There we go. Twitch app on my phone was having a hard time recognizing that I started, but that's nothing new for Twitch app, so. Okay, here we are again. Let's copy our data over to file 3. And then we'll wait a couple of minutes and then we'll get started. In the meantime, I'll just sit here like that vibing cat with this music on the title screen in the background. I can't believe we gained 3 levels in between, what would that be? So that was from stream 9, stream 8. In between stream 7 and 8, what were we doing in that time? Must have fought a lot of bosses. That was when we were the Shadow. Fought a bunch of enemies on the way back. Probably because we kept going back and forth, and I fought all the enemies along the way. That's probably why it got us so many. Okay, well, no harm, no foul, I guess. I'm at about the level I want to be at this point in the game, so it's good. Excuse me. Hey, Conquer and Lifeblood. How's everybody doing? It's going good for me. How's it going for all of you? We are just about to get started. I'm going to take a drink once my clock over there ticks over to 4:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It shouldn't be too long from now, and then we'll get going. Doing alright, playing Paper Mario on the side. Gotcha, nice Conquer. So Paper Mario and Paper Mario. Wow. We put Paper Mario in your Paper Mario so you can listen to me play Paper Mario while you play Paper Mario. Gotcha. Hey, and Sephico's here as well. Hello, how you doing? It's Family Day in Canada, yes, and it is President's Day here in the US. We're both celebrating some holidays today, and that's why I can take it easy. Although, right now, because I'm unemployed, I take it easy every day, but, you know. That can't last much longer, I'll be honest. We'll be working again pretty soon. So, it's not that I'm running out of money. It's that I'm running out of buffer. If that makes sense. So, alright, anyway, enough about my monetary problems, let's get started. Yes, it is officially now a Let's Play, multiple players, yes, because Conker's playing Paper Mario 64 on the side while he watches me play Thousand Year Door, so it's a Let's Play. I like it. No, you're good, Sephico. You didn't miss too much, I don't think. We didn't get to kill an Amazy Daisy, and, I mean, we level up quite a bit between Chapters 4 and now in Chapter 5, but we're just about halfway through Chapter 5, so, you know. You forgot to write your name on the pipe that takes you here. Fair enough, that is pretty easy to forget. I wonder how I remember sometimes. Especially considering the short-term memory loss I seem to have with these games. It's a wonder I get anything done, isn't it? How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door, the Stream Edition. Flavio, please get out of Bobbery's safe space. He needs that safe space. Last time, we got shipwrecked here on Keelhaul Key, while we went and looked for the Sapphire Crystal Star after taking care of recruiting the final party members of the game, which would be Bobbery and Miss Mouse. We haven't had a chance to upgrade Bobbery yet because we're still stranded here, but we may have a lead as to how to get out of here, and we need Flavio's Skull Gem to do it. So we're going to go do that. But first, I think I'm going to... well... No, I was thinking about taking a nap, but then I got the idea of the fact that Flavio is going to have to go to bed with me, and I don't think I'm going to do that, so... We will just rough it in the woods. I'll get my 4 HP and 5 FP back from Sweet Treat or something. So. Yeah, oh, we're already here. Yeah, exactly. Alright, Conker, see you in a minute. Yeah, last time, we died! Hopefully not. We may end up having to say that at one of these points, but we'll see just how badly the game kicks my ass later. I'm trying to think, but I don't think there's a particular section of the game going forward that's harder in terms of random encounters than the ones that we got into with back in the woods leading up to Creepy Steeple. I think that's about as hard as the random encounters get in this game, to be honest, and it's pretty much completely because of sleep, so, but we'll see. Use a quick spin jump to get rid of the Flower Fuzzy, because that works pretty good. And then blow this guy up. Bobbery's got a lot of attack power, considering he's not upgraded yet. He must get to, like, 6 once you hit the action command perfectly by the time he's fully upgraded, which is kind of insane, if you ask me. It's a lot of attack power for a single party member to have. Yeah, I'll Sweet Treat. It's fine. I can handle this guy. Might even use that Fright Mask on him, because why not? Oh god. Well, that's okay. As long as I don't hit another one immediately. I'm just waiting for the other one to pop up, to be honest. Okay, good. Oh, there's the other one. I missed a couple of FP, but that's okay. We got back most of what we needed. See? Probably get some happy flowers after this, and then we'll be good. I'll probably take a little bit of damage from all of this, unless I use this here Fright Mask. Spook ya! Get him, Bowser! Damn, he's not scared of Bowser. That's one. That is one piranha plant that I don't want to mess with too much. But I guess I'm messing with him right now, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god. That glitch always spooks the hell out of me, because I know it's just the glitch happening, but all of a sudden you look down at the audience and it's like, what is going on? Why do they all have rocks? I think we're going to have to take off Timing Tutor once we get the next level, though, because we should have enough badge points at that point to equip everything that I want to, so... But it'll teach me how to do the proper stylish for everything else, so... This is good. I also found out in between last episode and this episode, I actually went into the wild and did a little bit of testing to check and see in terms of Jumpman and Hammerman and see which ones I would want to wear. The main reason why I was thinking I might want to wear Hammerman would be if it increased the hammer power of the AoE damage that you do with Super Hammer or Ultra Hammer by 1. Because if it did that, it would be a little bit more useful, in my personal opinion. But it doesn't actually increase the AoE damage. It only increases the damage of the first enemy that you hit with Super and eventually Ultra Hammer. Which is a little disappointing, because I kind of wanted to do 5 damage to all enemies at the very least by the end game with Hammerman equipped, because then I could actually justify equipping it, but yeah, at the moment it doesn't look like I'm ever going to equip this. Jumpman I'll probably equip for bosses, but Hammerman, I'm probably going to keep it, but I don't think I'll ever actually use it. It's just not as good as Jumpman, unfortunately. Because, I mean, you think about it in the end game, you equip Jumpman, and there's one other badge we're going to get that increases the power of our commands by 1 if we do them correctly, which by the end game we'll be able to do that. And it just, multi-bounce does 5 damage to all enemies on the field when you have that, because we'll get an extra upgrade for our boots that give us 1 extra attack power, and it just spirals out of control eventually to the point where the hammer just can't keep up with the jump. It's a little unfortunate, because I like hammering enemies, but yeah, it just doesn't keep up, and it's a shame, kind of, to me, personally. I guess we'll just go one at a time, it's fine. Get our stylish going. Let Bobbery get some more kills in. He's got all that attack power going. We can kill enemies with 8 HP fairly reliably now, so... Might even Ice Smash on the next turn to maybe get in a sweet treat before I go. You think you got here through the purple pipe after going through the blue pipe? There's a purple pipe? I don't remember a purple pipe. That's interesting. But then again, it could be like that hill that I missed. That is a flower. It has no eyes. It had not seen this mask. Probably true. It's kind of hard to get spooked by something if you don't have the eyes to see it. Yeah, fair enough.
Did you take the dog out?
No, not yet. But he's ready to go because he ate already. So, okay. Cool, thanks. Oh, he doesn't even get frozen. That's interesting. Well,
how's the signal? Seems okay?
Seems okay so far, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think I've dropped any frames, so
Well, that's good.
should be good. We're trying out a new tower for our internet to see if it works better than the other one. Yep. So, if it works better or if it works the same, I guess it doesn't matter as long as it works. So, I'm gonna need to sweet treat next battle. 'Cause I'm missing a little bit of HP here. Hang on, there we go.
If you do have any issues, just let me know so I can call tech support.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
And we'll figure it out. Seems pretty. This connection seems pretty stable though.
Yeah.
Just from when I tested it yesterday.
I don't want to do this part because you've got a sleepy sheep. So, you know, the amount of red-green pair people in the Mario universe is frightening. There are quite a few of them, yeah, because they all took after Mario and Luigi. I guess we're pretty damn popular. I have Spike Shield equipped, right? I gotta. Yeah, I do. Good. Let's see. So, let's see the timing for ground pound stylish, because I seem to be having trouble with it, so let's take a look. Oh, it's before the end of the command, okay. So you gotta press it before the command bar goes away. Got it. I didn't know that, but that's interesting. What do I want to do to this guy? How can I properly disable him from doing dumb shit to me next turn? I guess it doesn't particularly matter. I'm gonna get Bobbery out here, actually, and then I'll sweet treat. And then he can blow the guy up and potentially get 5 damage if the stage is rocking. I was kind of hoping I'd hit that one for it. Oh, okay. One too late there. It's okay. Well, I don't really need the extra FP. I was more looking for the HP, but that's okay. And then let's do this. There we go. Just gotta wait for him to pucker up, and that's when I can smack him in the face, so. Not even. Half of the pairs don't even know Mario and Luigi exist, and by that you mean most of them. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair, yeah. Maybe they just like the color wheel a lot, because the color wheel in real life pairs red and green together as complementary colors, so. Maybe they're just big fans of the color wheel. I don't know. I guess this is one of those cases where a Super Shroom would come in pretty handy, so I don't have to keep using Sweet Treat, you know? Because, I mean, it's fine if I keep using it, but eventually we're gonna... Oh my god. Eventually we're gonna have to get our HP all the way back up, but that's okay. It's all fine and good. I was just saying, oh my god, from Flavio jumping on my back. Poor Speedy's already having enough of a problem getting me across the gaps, and now Flavio wants a piece of this too? Come on, man. Don't break my Yoshi's back, he's a small child. He needs his back. It will carry him through the rest of his life. I'll use this, because we don't really need coins for anything anymore, so. Unless I want to do like a Danger Mario setup, which I can do once we get back to the mainland. Maybe I'll show that off, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It kind of trivializes the difficulty of the game, even if you don't go all in on it, so. A small child, that is a literal baby. That is true. He is, in fact, a literal baby, so. Yeah, but something about this seems familiar, specifically with you being here. I mean, I would imagine, yeah. Huh. Well, let's take a look, and let's bring Bobbery out, since it seems like he'd be the appropriate one to have around for this part, since he said, you know, we needed to do this. A large stone blocks the way. It seems to be carved into the shape of a skull. There is a space in one of the eyes where you could conceivably place something. Well, it's possible. It is the skull gem, so we just didn't know it was literally a gem to go into a skull. In any case, let's check with Flavio. Ah, yeah, so remember the song that he was singing on the way here that everyone was annoyed by? The Stash Brothers, as it turns out, they're Moai statues, basically, here on the island. There's the red stash guy over there. 3 times he lands on his end, and then blue stash gets whacked 4 times in the belly. So it's not just a song, it's actually a traditional, like, hint at how to solve the puzzle here, so... No, of course not, but there's no enemies on this screen anymore, Flavio, it's fine. I have a feeling I need your skull gem, though. Yes, please. Chicola Cola. Again. And no, the skull gem. Yes, please. I'm aware, but it might be the key to solving this whole mystery. This is like the opposite of asking for a Scooby snack. Hey, yo, dog, I heard you like skulls, so put a skull in that skull. There you go. Yes, I made it through the jungle without being too scathed there, Conker, so welcome back. Oh, don't worry, I ain't planning on running off with it. We now have the pride of Flavio's family. I'm sure they're very proud of him. Anyway, let's put the skull gem in this depression. There we go. Ah, and that will light up the Moai statues, or just the rock statues, whatever you want to call them. So you'll notice you can jump on this one, but you cannot jump on this one. It's too high up. Remember, 3 times the red stash lands on his end. So what does that mean? That means do a spin jump 3 times. And then, 4 times blue stash gets whacked in the belly, which means hammer him, even though it's in his face, 4 times. Man, I didn't even get around the whole way there. Didn't even finish up my wind-up. And you'll notice that bomb thing up in the top there. And doing what Flavio just was singing about opens up this little section here that we can toss Bobbery into. Go get him, Bobbery. And that will blow open the door to a secret cave. And there's a distinct possibility that the skull gem just exploded with it and is now destroyed forever, but don't tell Flavio that. Yeah, oops, I dropped and shattered it. Sorry, Flavio. Well, I guess we're swimming back to Rogueport. Yeah, well, I guess I wasn't thinking... Oh, there it is. Never mind, all's well that ends well. I was kind of hoping we'd have some sort of downside to this whole thing, but nope, it's fine. Flavio got what he wanted back, and we get to go explore a hidden cave. Yes, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined, Flavio. You can't imagine how much I want you to stay, but if you really feel you need to go, then I guess I can make do without you. Alright, sounds like a plan. So you can go hoard it for yourself. The jackass. Anyway, I'm glad he's gone. Let's go into the cave. Month, star, day, circle. Music note. Scoffing at danger, my brave explorers entered the cave. Will they actually find the Pirate King's treasure? I tremble with anticipation. Yeah, I can't do a find out right now because we literally just got here, so it wouldn't make any sense. But we're in Pirate's Grotto, so let's take a look around, shall we? We will save, and then we'll see what's waiting for us on the other side of the cave. Have fun with these enemies, pal. I don't think they're too bad, if I remember correctly. Like I said, I think the hardest part was the lead up to Creepy Steeple, but I could be wrong. At least that's the part that I remember having the most trouble with as a kid, probably because of sleep, but I don't know. Well, we're on the right track because the spooks are yelling at us to get out, so that's good. It's also a way out of here if we need to, because these fancy springs. Twitch apparently doesn't want you to watch the stream. Oh, that sucks, Conker, but see you in a minute once you reload the page. Hopefully it reloads and lets you watch it. That'd be good. Oh, hang on. Let me see here. Incidentally, how many frames have I dropped? That's why. Ah, okay, that was part of it. Part of it was me too, because we were having a little bit of a lag issue. That's okay. Your stream bugged out a bit too. All right, we should be back now, though. My little box over there is green. It was yellow and then red for a second, but it's green now, so. The whole jungle was me running back and forth a few times. Yeah, exactly like Creepy Steeple, yeah. So I'm just glad to be able to explore a new area at this point, to be honest. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Your side just kind of stopped several times. Yeah, I do see a rather large number in my dropped frames over there, so maybe it was probably partially me and maybe partially yours as well. I'm not sure, but like I said, today's a test, really. We're trying to see how the new tower works by comparison to the old one. So we'll see. I'll take care of this one. Ow. Oh, good. Bobbery's electrified, so now enemies that make contact will get hurt. Not that this enemy makes contact, but you know. Let's find out what this enemy does by checking it with Goombella. Lava bubble. Okay. Looks like an ember, except slightly different. That would be a lava bubble. It's a flame spirit. Max HP is 6, attack is 4, defense is 0. Why is there a lava bubble in a water cave? Is this place just an active volcano underneath? This whole game is being gated and going back and forth. I mean, if you really boil it down, yeah, I suppose so, isn't it? Oh, well. Hopefully Twitch decides to stop messing around. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. We did, in fact, scan the red fire, so that is good. Its HP and attack power may be different from an ember's, but otherwise it's the same. Since it's made of fire, try not to touch it, because it'll burn you. Apparently it's vulnerable to explosions and ice attacks. Oh, and if you get hit by a flame attack, you might catch fire, so guard well. Actually, that won't happen now, because we have the ice power badge equipped, and not only does that give you 1 extra attack and defense against fire enemies, it also allows you to jump on them safely, and it prevents you from being burned. So it's actually a really solid badge for the 1 BP that you expend on it. Granted, it only gives that effect to Mario, but still, it's way better than it deserves in terms of being 1 BP to equip, so. It's not always useful. There are situations where you won't be encountering any enemies that are on fire, like most chapters after this one until chapter 8. But, I don't know. It's only 1 BP, so I usually just leave it equipped. It's like a fire and forget type of a dealie, you know? So, I see spikes and a lava bubble. Koops, you want to help me out with this, buddy? Oop, I went the wrong way. There we go. This fire lives on the edge around water. Yeah, evidently. There we go. This fire has a bit of a complex, I think. Actually, I can multi-bounce on these guys, and we can get rid of all of them this turn with this and Power Shell, so... Oh, thank you. I didn't even see that coming until just a minute ago. Like, a split second before. There we go. And then you do a good Power Shell, because your shell there is actually resistant to fire, so that's good. It allows him to basically hit them directly without it burning him immediately. Koopa shells are very hardy, as it turns out. Thank you. And thank you. Yeah, Koops' shell can also grab items for you if you use it like that, so. Looks like there's something down there, though. I don't think I can get there from right here, so. I'm gonna need Vivian's help with this part, though. Does the fire have a bottle of milk? Yeah, a steroid supplement of some kind, yeah. Interesting choice of drink, I guess. Yeah, it had a power punch! So that it could try to beat me up. Can I paper mode through this bridge? No, there's actually like a wooden board underneath it that you can kind of see, so. There's also bullet bills that are flying at my face, and they've got a decent amount of defense, so that's good. I'm gonna need Goombella to tattle on this one before I kill the next one, because they don't have much HP, as it turns out. Alright, let's see what you got. It's a bullet bill. It attacks after being shot from a bill blaster, which means there's got to be at least a couple of those around here. Max HP is 2, attack is 4, defense is 1. Take care of it quickly or it'll totally wail into you, mosh pit style, and probably blow itself up. Use those action commands and take it out. So, not much to these guys, just whack them upside the head. You could even jump over them. Actually, I think if you, in the field, I don't think you can jump over them. I think you have to use Vivian's Veil to get around them. So, I guess I could try, but... And you don't even get any rewards from them, to be honest. You just get... Oh, you do get some rewards. No coins, but there. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to get hit by the bullet bill because it's right there, right? Yep, That's why they need a railing in this place, but that's okay. So Sweet Treat? Sweet Treat, I think. Wait, hang on. Who needs HP? Bobbery needs HP. So now we Sweet Treat. And then we take care of business. Well, yeah, watch that. Oh, okay. Watch that poison mushroom immediately hit another one. Oh, there's the third one. Alright, now we can go nuts because there's no more. Just hit everything. Or try to hit everything, anyway. There we go. Get some decent HP back. And then... I don't know how fire affects these guys. I was going to have Vivian come out so I could just Veil immediately, but I don't think fire does very much to these guys. They might even explode when they get hit by fire, so I think I'll just do this. And as you can see by that, plainly, Flurry does not pierce defense with Body Slam, so... Yeah, hey, Spooky Ghost, let me get some quality assurance in this cave of yours. Come on, now. Just because you're spooks doesn't mean that you, shouldn't take the safety of the people you're spooking into account. Getting a little closer, though, because the, oh, there was no, floor there. I could have paper moded through that part. Yeah, there they are. Let's see how much defense you've got. Well, quite a bit. They took only 2 damage from that, their hammer shot. I could Ice Smash one and knock it out. I don't think a Bill Blaster is going to be vulnerable to sleep. I mean, it's a cannon. I guess it's a living cannon, but something tells me ice would be more effective. So let's try that. Well, that should help a little bit. So that one's frozen, which should help incapacitate it slightly. Let's get the read on the other one with Goombella. I guess I don't have to specifically tattle on the unfrozen one, but, well, you know. That's true, machines do have sleep mode, so I guess that could make sense then. Yeah, some lights here, some rails there, a caution sign there, would all work pretty good. Challenge, roughly describe a Paper Mario partner. Sassy college girl Goomba. There you go. Roughly described Goombella. It's a Bill Blaster. It's the cannon that shoots bullet bills. Max HP is 5, defense is 2. It doesn't attack directly, but it shoots bullet bills at you. I know the bullet bills are annoying, but take out the Bill Blaster first. Trust me. How many of these things will it shoot at us? You're so annoying! That is true. Definitely has it out for us, that's for sure. But we should be able to take it out pretty easily. Okay, so it gave us a bullet to work with. Now, the one that's in front, once it gets unfrozen, is just going to immediately die. So I'm just going to kind of take care of the bullet bill and then hang around and wait for that to happen, I guess. But what can I do in the meantime? Well, we could see if this one's vulnerable to sleep, I guess. Probably not too much. Because, well... I mean, it might just be heavily resistant to sleep, you never know. But this should work out okay again. Just do that. And then we can Ice Smash that guy. There we go. Easy. So now we just wait for him to pop out. I'm going to Sweet Treat while I've got the chance. Does anybody need HP? Nope. I should get Miss Mouse out because she can actually pierce defense, so she'll actually, you know, do the 3 damage to this guy. Miss Mouse is most effective when you don't need star power, 1, and 2, when the enemies have large defense numbers like these guys do, because, well, her slap pierces defense, and her slap also has, like, no star power gain when you try to stylish it, so... Think I need to deal damage for the secondary effects to trigger. That's distinctly possible, yeah. I could see that being a thing. Well, we'll see. Yeah, see how we stylished there, but watch how many star points we get. You wouldn't get that many... I think you'd get the same amount of star points whether or not you stylished that one, basically. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, some of it fell in the water, but I'll take the rest, so... But yeah, Love Slap is one of a few techniques that are like that in the game, where you basically don't get as many stylish points from it if you stylish. As a matter of fact, you get no stylish points from stylishing it. One of the other techniques is Bobbery's Bomb Squad. If you stylish that one, you get no additional star power. And there's one technique that Mario uses as well that we don't have yet that also has that effect where it doesn't get as many stylish points. So just something to keep an eye out for. If you need star power, those are probably not the skills to use. So, oop, well, a little bit too far of a jump there. Sorry, Miss Mouse. This one's a little too far for the both of us, so let's let Speedy help us out with this one. There we go. Ooh, that guy's chonky. Look at him go. What does this thing got going on? There's a winch here that raises the sluice gate. Also, I disappeared from view when I went to use this because did you see him question mark there? It's almost like we veiled. Matter of fact, I can show that in a minute. We'll need a handle to move the winch, and we've actually seen a handle over on that one ship, but we can't go get it just yet. We got to go around to get it. Okay, so see how he's exclamation pointing? If you veil while they're looking at you like that, they will question mark a little bit, and then they'll walk off like they don't know where you are anymore, because technically speaking, they don't. But Miss Mouse is good for this battle too, so let's use her for this. Wasn't quite inside of his hitbox there. Yes, a chunky boy indeed. That's for sure. Look at how big these bombs are. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Well, we're gonna have to get a little bit of the lowdown on these guys in a minute. I might super hammer. Just do a little damage to the guy in the back. I think the damage that you get from the AoE here pierces defense, so I'm not 100% sure about that, but that might be why Hammerman doesn't help it. So. Well, we got rid of that guy, so that's good. Excuse me. Let's see what these guys have got going on. A bulky bomb. Let's see. Well, I haven't dropped any frames since that little incident, so that's good. Just knock on wood to make sure it doesn't happen again. What do we got? A bulky bomb. I think it's like other bombs, but it's huge. Max HP is 6, attack is 2, defense is 1. It's weird. It never attacks, but once its fuse is lit, it'll blow up on its own eventually. I don't mind it taking itself out of the battle, but that explosion hurts us too. Oh, and when it powers up, that attack power is 8, so watch out. Fire and explosions light its fuse, so I guess setting it off early is one strategy. You can run too, but if you're gonna fight, beat it before it goes off. So yeah, basically it'll light its fuse on the first turn, and then I believe it takes 2 additional turns to blow up. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think that's about right. Piercing attacks like Love Slap work pretty good here, but they don't really have a ton of HP, so you can kind of just wail on them and get away with it. So, I mean, you could also set them off early if that's what you want to do, but nah, it's fine. Let me see if I can get the proper command for Ground Pound this time. We should be able to do damage with this because of the upgrade. Yep, there we go. Well, not quite. At least I got the command properly now. Oh good, now he boosted his defense. Miss Mouse, I'm gonna need a little help. Because you'll be able to slap that defense right off of him. But yeah, they'll start boosting their stats and everything if you leave them alone, so try not to do that. But they're really not that big of a deal. Their cousins that are a little stronger later are a little bit meaner, mostly because they have a lot more HP, but we won't be fighting them for a while, so don't worry about it. Why pink? Pink bombs are good, though. Yeah, that's true. Maybe the pink bombs turn evil when they mature into those gigantic forms. I wonder if that gigantic form is just like a natural part of Babam evolution at some point or something like that, because like the King Babam and Babam Battlefield in Mario 64 was just a big black Babam, so like a big regular Babam. So is that just a part of their life cycle? How exactly does, like, how does that even work, you know? I don't know. Let's let Koops come on out. Do a little damage here. And then we'll, maybe I'll Ice Smash. We get plenty of FP from Flower Finder, so. I might even take off Happy Flower, to be honest, because I don't think we're really going to need it all that badly. As you can see, Ice Smash does additional damage to the, oh thank you, Pretty Lucky, enemies that are on fire. Like we normally do 4 with our hammer, we did 5 because of ice power, and then we do an additional 1 with ice smash to enemies that are aflame like this. So you get a little extra damage out of it. It's nothing too big, but it's enough to take these guys out in 1 round pretty easily if they have more HP. So, not the big ones apparently. Do bombs even grow? They are bombs produced in factories. That's true. I don't know. That's one of those parts of the Mario lore that I'm not as versed with, so. Anyway, we got a locked door here, so we'll have to go take a look. Is there a star piece buried in here? Probably, right, Miss Mouse? Let's see. Well, if it is, it's not down here because she's not sniffing. But Koops needs HP now, right? Yeah, well, we'll leave her. We'll leave her out for now and use a save point. Oh, don't think I didn't see that little yellow box over there. You can't fool me. I see you. Oh, look, a Parabuzzy. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I'm about to clip your wings. Well, that one's got a slow shroom. Nice. And I don't really need the any of that stuff, so. Let's just clip this one's wings. They'll pop back up normally at the end of the turn, but that's fine. Oh, that's right, I didn't tattle on these guys just yet. Well, thankfully there will be more Parabuzzies after these, but we didn't get the chance to tattle before because I didn't see these in Creepy Steeple when we were there with Vivian, so. That's a Buzzy Beetle. Oh, it's kind of cute. I would agree. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, defense is 4. It's got pretty good defense, and fire and explosions don't hurt it whatsoever. But if you jump on it, you can flip it over and drop its defense down to 0. You can also Quake Hammer them, incidentally, so just keep that in mind. Then it's at our mercy. Ha! Don't hesitate. Jump, 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 jump. Indeed. I will do that, I guess, since you seem like a stone cold killer now, Goombella. I thought you said these things were cute. Well, Speedy can take care of that one in the background there with its defense being 0 now, so. There we go. And he'll pop up, but that's okay. Get some damage off. And then. Well, let's bring Koops back out so I don't forget to heal him, shall we? Wonder why that does 3 anyway. Does Koops, like, arc his shell so that it doesn't hit the Buzzy Beetle's shell? Because, like, if it's on the ground, the closer thing to the ground is the Buzzy Beetle's shell, so you'd think it would just, like, you know, whack the shell and still deal no damage, but oh well. Anyway, there's a hidden block right over here, so now you can womp this Shine Sprite and grab it. Cool. Can I hop this gap? Probably, right? Yeah, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, I see what we're supposed to do here. Bobbery, I need your help. I got a ledge that I can't quite jump up to, but you sure can. It's almost a bros attack. You'd think I was playing a Mario and Luigi game. Nope, the spooks are telling us to turn back. Must be getting pretty close then. At least they're not telling me to return the slab. Or suffer my curse. Oh boy. Unfortunately, being cute doesn't excuse them from being viciously murdered. True enough. Super hammer? Yeah, super hammer. Get a little piercing damage off. Very nice. And then, how about a power shell? So we can make them a little bit closer to death. Because I don't feel like dealing with their fuses all that much. So let's do this. And I probably could have just healed there directly in their faces and completely disrespected them, but that's alright. We don't need to do that badly. I just love how versatile. I pretty much have mentioned this already from when we were talking about Quick Change originally. But I just love how versatile Quick Change makes every single party member in the game. It's just, it's ridiculous how much, because it's basically now your partners are one party member with like a total of 28 moves by the time you've fully upgraded them. It's just, it's nuts how versatile they get because of Quick Change. It's one of those reasons why it's a badge that I don't think I could play the game without anymore. I played without it once when I was a kid all the way through, and it was... I mean, it wasn't bad. You can do it. It's doable. It's just not as much fun as being able to just pull out whichever one of them fits the situation best and just wailing on enemies, you know? So. Oh, good. We're going to get a bunch of coins out of this. I think. I don't think she can give you extra hearts or flowers, so yeah. Ah, there we go. So it'll let you know when the effect of the curse has run out. So I don't know why those didn't go flying everywhere, but that's okay. It's fine. I got everything out of it that I needed to. Here's another one of those docks. I haven't been able to do anything with those yet, though. Have to figure that out later. Oh, well. Let's go this way. You still need to wait for quick change? Yeah, it's just one of those things. It takes a little bit to get, unfortunately. I don't know when you get it in the original Paper Mario, so... So if I... Oh, I see. Okay. So what I'm going to want to do, then, is I'm going to want to do this, first of all. And drop it back down. Then send Koops like this, so that we can hit it up again when I'm standing on it. And then I can jump right over and grab this key. A Grotto key. I wonder if there's anything on this thing. Probably, right? Like, I would imagine we could hop off of it and then hop on top of those barrels, and maybe there's like a star piece or a shine sprite up there. Well, let's find out. Whoops. Let me do it this way. There we go. Just had to get him the right distance away. And then we'll hop over here. Yep, there is in fact a shine sprite up there. Clever girl. And almost took us high enough to get to it without even having to jump over there. But there you go. Are there any other things here? Oh, a star piece. Okay. I was going to say, is there a hidden block up here? But no, there's not. But there is a star piece. How we doing on shine sprites anyway? Oh, we got 8 of them. I think there's quite a few around here, actually, thinking about it. But, well, we've almost upgraded everybody to level 1, so we can't quite use them for anything just yet. Until we get out of here. Once we get out of here, some options should open up to us for our party members, so that's good. And yeah, I think I'm finally gonna, well, let's think about that, because yeah, no, I think I'm gonna get rid of Happy Flower. Flower Finder's doing enough for us by itself, to be honest. And then once I get Flower Saver Partner, we won't have any problems whatsoever with our FP ever again, because really the partner attacks are the ones that cost the most FP. So like Mario's will cost, 2, maybe 3. I think the highest end ones cost like 4, but like the partner's attacks, I mean, we've got Fiery Jinx, that costs 6. If we drop that to 5, that's a pretty distinct difference in terms of how much it costs us, so. But it'll be nice to kind of just have the extra BP there in case I want to equip Jumpman or Hammerman, if I ever find a use for Hammerman. Not particularly able to do that, so. Plan on beating the boss today. Yeah, I'm planning on finishing the chapter today. I think I should be able to do that. It just is going to depend on how long it takes us to get through the grotto, but I'm pretty sure I can beat the boss today. So, the boss of the grotto. I don't think this place takes that long to get through. We'll probably be to the boss by about 6 o'clock Eastern time, my time, so in about 50-ish minutes. Is there quick change in Paper Mario 1? There is quick change in Paper Mario 1. I did not know that. It's cool, though. It's one of those badges where I think if it wasn't in Paper Mario 1, it would be hard for me to go back to Paper Mario 64. I know I just interchanged those two, but oh my god. Hi there. Parabuzzies. I would prefer you guys come at me one at a time, but okay. What is it with Buzzy Beetles and attacking you in big groups like that? Well, I guess I'm not getting this guy's tattle just yet. I see the shine sprites up there, but I don't think we're gonna get to use them, so just do this. You need an upgrade that you don't have before you can get it, though. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, hopefully you get the upgrade pretty soon, then. Oh, I came down on, not on top of these guys. Okay. Well, I can tattle on these guys, that's for sure. So let's do that right now before I multi-bounce and, knock them on the ground so they can be a little more grounded. That's a Parabuzzy, Buzzy Beetle with wings. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, defense is 4. I guess those stats are just like a Buzzy. Fire and explosion seem to have no effect, so don't bother, okay? If you flip it over, its defense goes down to 0, so jump on it first. And thinking about it, I might honestly use a Thunder Rage on them because we still have an Ice Storm if I need attack damage, and then we've got all this other stuff that I can use. So let's free up some inventory space a little, shall we? And that'll get rid of them right away as well. So quick 6 star points. Very good. And then I got one more Parabuzzy to deal with. Whoop. Excuse me, pardon me. I gotta grab all these coins. There we go. And also get Koops in case I decide to Sweet Treat. Depends on how many Buzzies there are in this battle. We'll see. Oh, that's a really monstrous encounter we've got there. Let's see. We got an Earthquake that he can't use this turn. We got a Slow Shroom that he could use this turn. We got an Ember, and we got another Parabuzzy. Let's use a Sleepy Sheep. That might come in pretty handy against these guys. I don't know if it'll work on the Lava Bubble, but it might work on everybody else. Well, the little guy that was already put on his back was sleeping. Look how cute he looks when he's sleeping! That's adorable. I feel bad for these guys now. So the problem with Speedy against these guys is the Ground Pound won't do any damage because it doesn't knock them out of the air until after he finishes up the attack command, so makes it a little difficult to actually damage them with it, you know. Let's knock you on your back as well. I probably could have super guarded that, but that's okay. It's all good. I don't want to wake these guys up, I don't think. So, let's do a spin jump. Get some extra damage off there. And then, could use Koops and Power Shell. I think I'm gonna do that, actually. I didn't wake them up. Good. There's the Super Guard. Good. I still got it, which is good. I might Sweet Treat here, because then I could get Goombella out, and I could, or not multi-bonk, but just head bonk the guy in the back, so. Not to be rude, but can you ask me to rush the boss? You want to be there live, but you're really tired. I'll see what I can do for you, Lifeblood. We'll see how quickly it goes. I'll try not to mess around too much. I say as I do a Sweet Treat that's probably unnecessary. Whoops. Another, there it is. Poison Mushroom around here somewhere. I got Koops all his HP back, though, so that's the important part. Alright, oh right, I was gonna head bonk the guy in the back, so let's do that. Let's see. Just get him on the ground if I can get the proper command. There we go. And now, another spin jump is in order, so I have an excuse to get some flowers from Flower Finder. And now we got a bunch of sleeping babies, so that's a good thing. Somebody... Okay, I thought somebody was throwing something at me. I was gonna be like, wait a minute now. That's not cool. And now we take care of this guy before he wakes up. I can just jump on him, it's fine. I got ice power. I am the opposite of the Human Torch. There was an ice dude in X-Men, wasn't there? I could have sworn there was. Oh well. It's been such a long time since I've seen anything X-Men related. We're killing sleeping babies? Are we the bad guys? Yeah. It's a question that needs to be asked. Mario, how did you learn how to float like that? Yes, yes we are. The answer to your question is yes. We can, by the way, we can veil right here like we were doing before with the other ones, but if you want, instead of that, you can just roll right underneath it with tube mode, except for that part, which forces you to stop. I forgot that was there. Well, let's keep an eye out for it this time. There we go. Now we're good. He was literally called Iceman. Okay, gotcha. See, that's what I meant. I haven't... I said I haven't watched that stuff in a while, so... I love how I saw that it was a brick and then I still jumped on it and was like, oh, no, it's fine. I don't need the coins. I guess. Koops, you're having a bit of a problem with the water in here, huh? Keep falling in, my friend. That's no good. Let's see here. Hello there. Okay, I was gonna say, which one of these guys is gonna attack first because they're waiting quite a while. Alright, how about a multi-bounce? I think, and then we'll do something else after that. Ow! Damn, this stage just wants me dead. Actually, I think Koops might be pretty good for this. Yeah, he's pretty good for these guys. Koops is getting his time in the limelight again. That's a good thing. Ow. I don't quite know the timing on that one. It's okay, though. Well, I might still get a hit, even though I'm dizzy. Let's find out. Nope. Alright, that's fine. I'll deal with it. I could have sweet treated, but that's okay. I can do that this turn, because then Koops can just knock him out, so... Oh, I was hoping that was on Mario, so I could have an excuse to super guard, but it was on Koops. Oh well. Alright, sweet treat a go-go. Yeah, good thing this wooden bridge is fireproof. It's definitely helping me out, that's for sure. Oh my god. Almost hit that poison shroom. Whoops. I'm waiting for it to come up so I can... There we go. Now we're good. Always seems to be 3 poison mushrooms in this, in these sweet treats here, so... Don't worry about it. Once the 3rd one passes, you're pretty much free to spam. I don't remember if you can hold left and it'll let you do the, like, fling the stars, but I think if you hold left, it shoots them a little slower. So, a little slower than I can do, anyway. Alright, I think same thing as before, just multi-bounce, power shell. Should be able to get rid of the lava bubble at the very least. Yeah, I missed the timing on that. There we go. Got the timing on that, though. I took no damage from that. And I even super guarded the flame. I wasn't sure about that one, but it sure worked out for me. Imagine if they went into your bingo slots instead of stunning you. Yeah, that would have been, I don't know about that one. I would have been a little... I'd have been in a little bit of hot water if that happened, but it would have made Sweet Treat a little more interesting. It wouldn't be so free, you know what I mean, if that happened. There'd be more risk and reward involved to it. Which would probably be a good thing, considering Sweet Treat is so free normally. So... let's see, is this just Super Hammer, or do I need to use Bobbery for this? No, I think I need to use Bobbery for this, so... Yep, there we go. Good work, Admiral! Let's go. It is, it's a little too much bang for your buck. It's so, like... It's just so simple to use, you know what I mean? There's, like, no real risk to... How did I not get hit by that? Alright, well, anyway... Oh, you can jump over them. Cool. It is a little grindy. Yeah, it does bring the battle speed to basically a screeching halt, so... It doesn't really help us in that department, yeah. Actually, Quake Hammer plus Love Slap would work pretty good against these guys, because that this pierces defense and so does Love Slap, so... Oh, that would have been cool if it had actually done anything. Mario, you learned to dodge bullets? He is the one. He will save us from the Matrix. Give him a little can-can, Miss Mouse. Show him you care. I'll just jump and then slap again. I don't think I need to stylish right now, though, do I? I think we got all of our... Yeah, we did get all of our star power back. I just like showing off, I guess. As you can plainly see. Alright, so Koops needs some HP. We don't need any FP anymore. Seems like Koops always needs some HP, I guess. I'm just glad that didn't hit my hat. Alright, bonk them with the hammer this time so I can actually deal damage. There we go. Oh, Luigi's in the audience this time. Cool. Looks a little squeezed in there, but hey, if it works, it works. So. A Quake Hammer. Even though Quake Hammer doesn't do a whole ton of damage, it has its uses for sure in specific situations. And in this case, this is one of them. As does Miss Mouse, as you can see. Again, she's not the best partner, I don't think. She kind of... Well, okay, that's two of them. She can be a little bit... I mean, like I said, her moveset is pretty support-focused and very specific, but... Yeah, she has her uses, as do all the partners, so... What does Luigi do in the audience? He takes up a spot that isn't taken up by a Dry Bones, and that's all I really need out of him. Because if the spot was taken up by a Dry Bones, I wouldn't be getting any of that there star power from him, so... Yeah, cheer for his brother, there you go. That's about it. Sometimes that's all you need. I'm just gonna do this, then Love Slap again. I was gonna Sweet Treat, but that's fine. I don't like where those mist dispensers are pointing, though. I think I better end this quickly before they decide to take it out on me. Actually, they're mostly pointing towards the Bill Blaster, so... You didn't join my adventure, Luigi. I'm gonna make sure those bombs in the audience go off. Yeah, that would suck. I wonder if Luigi ever leaves the audience, like if you whiff too many action commands. I don't think I've ever seen him do that, but then again, I usually don't whiff too many action commands, so... Supposed to be off having some chestnut and waffle adventure, though. Liar. Indeed. Ooh, this'll be a good start. There we go. Quite a bit of damage that we got off just there. And actually, this puts me in a good position, because now I can do this, and then I can Power Shell, and I think the whole battle's over. Yep, looks like it. Coop's out again, so he can do some Power Shell. Give me an excuse to use, what's it called? Oh, that only did 2, because they got 1 defense. Yes, that is correct. I forgot. I am the smart. It's okay. And there you go. Easy 9 star points to add to my 3 I already have. How is this cave intact with all these bombs and fires? Probably some sort of, like, ghostly apparition magic, I would assume. Keeping everything intact. Maybe this is all an illusion. And they're just showing it to me. Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. Nice jump, Coops. This man has hops! That's for sure. Is there anything over here? Miss Mouse? Anything over here? Nope. Well, thanks for trying anyway. And for some reason, the ghost has an issue with a less explosive man. Yeah. Something, that's for sure. He's, The ghost is something. That's a definite thing. Here's a power down defense up badge. Drops the damage Mario deals and receives by 1. I guess it gives him 1 natural defense, but I'm not a big fan of that one in particular. There is something around here, though. I see Miss Mouse's nose going. But where could it be? Maybe over here? No. I'm just assuming that it's a hidden object. Like a star piece or something. It could be something else, though, I guess. Well, I don't care what it is. It's not that important. Oh, good. Another one of these boxes. Well, you're kind of stranded on in a remote archipelago inside of a haunted pirate's grotto. That doesn't really help you very much. Mario's sick of this black box bullshit. Just give me the curse. Well, I've met 3 people like you, or 3 curse people like you. 3 poltergeists, I guess. You want a spiel? All right. Oh, boy. Yes, actually. This is my 4th time being cursed. And I do, in fact, know how this is all going to turn out. I'm twisted? You're the one who's going to give me a curse. He's just nodding. He's like, yep, I know. Let's just get it over with. Well, sure, but you'll still be able to do that when you give me the curse, and then you'll be able to go live your life freely wherever you guys go after you stop cursing people. they go to the primer dimension after that? Well, it's a good thing I won't see the primer dimension again for a little while. Alright, well, let's go find the key. This guy is really salty about me just saying, okay, well. Ah, there is the fiend now. And that one has a power punch in the background again. So, guess we'll have to do something about that. And I think I will do something about that, like this. Because, as it turns out, with Ice Power equipped, Spin Jump does just enough damage to finish those guys off, which is very good, very good. Let's Shell Toss this guy. Deal with whatever flames they spew at me. Nah, just didn't quite get the timing on that one. That's okay. Well, I don't think I could KO this guy in one round, so... Otherwise, so I don't think I'll Sweet Treat yet. I'll wait until we have a battle with, like, let's say a Lava Bubble or something, and then we'll have more of an excuse to do it, so... Or I could use my healing items like an actual, you know, normal human being should be doing at certain points. Not that I need them that badly now. They heal so much HP. It's not really useful. This will be useful, though. The last black key in the game. Yep, here you go. Okay, well, here we go again. So what curse will befall us this time? Yeah, okay, sure. Wait a minute, you practiced this speech for years, being stuck in this chest, and you forgot it already? You're only the second line in. Come on, man. Oh, boy. Alright, well, lay it on me. So what do we got this time? Now you're having second thoughts? Oh my god. Socially awkward worms. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe you should have gotten trapped in an earlier chapters box, doofus. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the curse of photosensitivity. I should have given a photosensitivity warning. That's my bad. Oh boy. Yeah, to the void with Toadette. That's why she's always happy for Mario's company, because otherwise all she's got to listen to is these jokers. And he's like, but my speech, the one I practiced for so long on. Yeah, the one I forgot 2 lines in. Oh boy. Anyway, it's kind of like the airplane mode that we got way back at the beginning of the game, except across the game. Now, we can actually use them to turn into a paper boat. Actually, it's pretty fancy origami they got going on here, so let's take a look. Yeah, see, it'll glow just like the airplane panel. And then we can press Y. And we fold ourselves right up. Like I said, some pretty fancy origami this one gives us. It's a very ornate curse. The curse of a wandering mind. Yeah, that's his curse, unfortunately. His? Her? No, I think this one is a he, actually. Like, some of them, one of them is a she, and then the other 3 are he's, if I recall correctly, for these cursed people. We find out more about them later on in the game from Grifty, so. I am a boat, yes. I can't even be on a boat. I am the boat, so. Does that make me better than being on a boat? I mean, even if I'm spit upon, will I feel it? I'm kind of waterlogged at the moment, so. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so now we can actually sail away on water, as long as we find one of those boat panels first. And then come back to the panel, and press Y. And then you'll unfold yourself. Again, very fancy origami. And there you go. No, I get it. It's fine. Thank you. I'm glad you got it off your non-existent chest there, Mr. Void. Yeah, I am a boat! Take that, Lonely Island. I still remember those guys. I don't know how, but I still do. I mean, it's possible. They don't seem that bad, especially for the fact of the matter that these curses are actually helpful. So, anyway, let's see where we can go with our new boat mode, shall we? Like, for example, we can go over here. And go sailing away. I was going to say set an open course for the virgin seas, but I don't think these seas are virgin. I think most of these seas here are quite a bit well sailed at this point. Anyway, let's go back through this long, narrow hallway that has nothing in it now, and go hit up more boat panels. Because we should be able to unlock a few new things in the grotto now that we've found that little thing. Like, for example, that winch that we needed to not fall in the water and get bitten by... What in the hell even are those things anyway? Aqua chomps? I don't know the official term. Yeah, these barrels are definitely messing Koops' jump up. He was doing so good, my boy, and then, well, not so much anymore. By the way, if you want to lay on the brakes when you're in tube mode a little bit, just press backwards from the direction that you're going in. Helps a little bit. Chomp fish? Yeah, that sounds about right, actually, yeah. Yeah, different kind of come sail away in this particular case, I suppose. Still trying to figure out if they are just stupid, overdramatic, and bored, or just genuinely good guys with nothing to do. Well, we'll find out later on, Lifeblood, because they do give us a little bit of a vague hint as to who they are, or rather were, and what their deal is. Actually, I think I need to go up and then come down the waterfall in order to get the winch, if I remember right, because I don't think there's a panel in that room, so let's go up, shall we? Yeah, for some reason they don't attack the paper boat. No. It'd be kind of funny, though, if there was, like, some sort of, like, timer or something on the paper boat where it was, like, Jaws music or something happening in the background. Like, you could slowly hear them, and so you had a time limit on where you could sail. I don't know if that would add to gameplay or if it would just make being a paper boat more annoying, though. So, yeah, there's a panel up here, so at the very least I know where I can take this thing. Yeah, see how there's a waterfall right there? We can go down it. And there's nowhere else for us to go up here. I don't think we can go up this waterfall, and unlike most video game waterfalls, there's no secret behind this one. So, we can go down here. That'll let us sail all over the place here, including down this way, and through this secret, not-so-secret hole. So that'll let us go through here. It's kind of nice that the enemies don't respawn in this part of the dungeon, just because I know I'm going to have to retread it. So, I approve. I appreciate it. And then if we go up here, yeah, we're right over by that piece of a boat that was sticking out up here, and we can grab the gate handle. Awesome. So now we can open up those floodgates, and I just pushed Koops to his death. So that's funny. And terrible. I'm a terrible friend. Wonder if there's a way to get enough hang time when those spikes are popping up from the floor to, like, escape from them without using Vivian's Veil. Like, I wonder if you could, like, task that or something where you did, like, a very specific maneuver to get enough momentum to get around that. I don't know. How do I get out of here now, though? I forgot about that part, because there's no panel here. And I can't go up. Do I just jump back? I mean, I guess I could do that. I think. I'll just use Yoshi. Yeah, first sleeping babies, now your friends. You monster! You're killing everyone! I'm also killing all of us slowly because I just wasted a full minute coming back this way. Just doing it to myself now. It's okay. Okay, yeah, we can in fact jump these gaps fairly reliably. It's just getting over there where the problem lies. Vivian, I could use a little help. Eventually. There it goes. I wonder if I can make this. No, not quite. Almost, though. I'm gonna try to make it in one. Didn't quite work out, but that's okay. This does let me paper mode through, right? Now? Maybe I'm walking on that little ledge that's right here. I don't know. I shouldn't be messing around. Lifeblood wants me to get to the boss so he can watch. I do lots of things for science, but I need to not mess around as much when I need to actually move. I would be a horrible speedrunner. It definitely wouldn't work out for me. Okay, let's pop this bad boy in and open the floodgate. Nice. The littering is not nice, but nice. Yeah, something like that. They didn't tell us to turn back this time, though, so... Alright, well... I was going to check something, but then I remembered. Nope, no testing right now. No science. Do science on your own time. Alright, well, let's head back down the waterfall and head through the floodgate. See where it takes us, shall we? Hopefully not to aliens, because then Come Sail Away would have been an even more appropriate title for this episode rather than the last one. Excuse me. I think, yeah, I can fit through this little gap. We want to go this way? Actually, I don't remember if there's anything the other way, so let's go check. Like, actual items, you know. It's a pretty long sequence of bosses if you're going back to Rogueport today. Yeah, that's true. So, I don't know, though. I think the Grotto is... I think we're pretty close to the end of the Grotto at this point. I think there's only about 20 more minutes in here. Then there's a boss gauntlet that happens near the end. Like, I'm thinking by the end of today, I can get done with the boss gauntlet at the end of this chapter. Oh, I'm sunk. That's not good. Did I lose 1 HP for that? No, I just go back. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, don't hit the waves, or else you'll get sunk, which is just not good. How am I supposed to get through this one? I'll just go around it when it goes there. That's fine. Yeah, I think I can get through the boss gauntlet and then through the interludes by the end of the day. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it would give me a chance to test out if Bowser can actually spin jump now that I have the spin jump. It mentioned that on the spin jump page on the Mario wiki, and I didn't know if that was true or not, so we're going to find out today, maybe. All you need to do to be a speedrunner is try to beat the game of your choice faster than your casual playthrough. That's true. Yeah, that would technically make me a speedrunner, so. I'd probably, if I was going to speedrun games, I'd probably have to be like, oh, wow, who the heck are these people? They weren't with us, were they? Hang on, I'm coming. Can I go back here? I can go back here. Cool. I don't know how I'm going to get to these people, though, considering they're all stuck up there. I guess I'd have to use a whole bunch of these pipes. Oh, man. Hang on, people. I'll see what I can do for you. Not, I mean, I'm made out of paper, but not as paper. I can't carry you away on my paper boat self, but I will attempt to carry you away eventually, once I get out of here. See if we can rescue these people, shall we? Would have been kind of a mean trick if they'd have put, like, a bottomless pit down there, but oh well. I did sink my battleship. It's a me, the lifeboat! I can seat the 2. 3 at the most. Not very helpful for this situation, unfortunately. Ah, okay. Now they're getting some mileage out of mixing things up here, because they're mixing together the, les boats and les paper airplane. I'd be a terrible French speaker. I guess I'm gonna go over here first, since I flew my way down. But yeah, you gotta press both these switches, and I think that'll pop up some platforms for these people, if I recall correctly. Yep. Well, barrels, but they're close enough to platforms. Actually, I need to go down from here, because I gotta go back to the airplane panel. So let's go do that. I had to itch my leg. I was hoping it would wait to start itching until after I jumped the gap. Then I could just keep going, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can press the B button, by the way, while you're in paper airplane mode to just instantly pop out of it. So if you need to pop out of it like that, there you go. Well, it's not out. It's actually deeper in, but hey, fair enough, I guess. Let's go, because I still can't breathe! Man, where'd these guys all come from? They must have been shipwrecked on this island before this, because they look a little messed up, like they've been here a while. Wait, I know those two! What are Francesca and Frankie doing here? Man, the boss is gonna have a field day if he finds out what was happening there. Oh boy. I think I need to fly back over here if I remember right. So. Yeah, all of them are gonna populate Paper Mario Sticker Star now. Yeah, there you go. Get your NPC quota for the day. Oh, no, actually, what I needed to do was go all the way back to the end of this, where the pirate ship is in the background, and then go through this pipe, because that'll take me over to the platform, so. Wrong color, yeah, pretty much. If only I had a blue pipe. Well, that messed me up. Me being flying around on the ship like that, it messed me up a little bit, actually, because I sort of floated down below the top of the platform there. Made my brain go all fuzzy for a second, because I thought I was going to fall off. Oh, well. There we go. I don't think I need a boat yet. I think I just need to go up and see what's going on with these people. Well, it ain't no big deal. Just had to use the pipes effectively and the curses. So. You came here with a newlywed couple looking for pirate treasure. I don't know how responsible that is, but it doesn't seem so responsible unless they decided that's what they wanted to do. For their honeymoon. It's kind of a weird honeymoon considering they want for nothing. What's going on, Francesca? Yeah, good to see you again. I would ask how you guys are doing, but, I mean, you've been stuck in a pirate grotto for probably about 3 weeks at this point. Well, that's just great. Oh, okay. Well, that's where I need to get, so hopefully he's not too nearby, like to the point where he's going to beat you all up, but... Oh, well, no. Actually, I'm on my own little treasure expedition, as it turns out. Yes, that's exactly right. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I can convince him to part with a little bit of it. So, I will do the best I can, Francesca. Oh, he trapped you guys on that raft? Well, that's no good. Yeah, I'll have to smack him one for you. This place is pretty dank, so, yeah. The love burns the whole time, Frankie. You just can't stop it. Wonder if that guy's standing up on that ledge because he's the one that couldn't breathe. Interesting. Oh, all the toads in Sticker Star are red, and Color Splash we have multiple colors. Oh, okay, gotcha. I see. Sorry, just checking my frame count.
How are your frames?
I've dropped 6,000 frames since I started.
That's a lot.
Yeah, a little bit. About 2%. So.
That's not good.
No, but it might be a Twitch thing, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Again, today's more of a stress test anyway,
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, if you have connection issues, I'll call tomorrow.
Okay. I will see if I can beat Cortez, so yeah, you guys can think of a way up. Sounds like a plan.
I just gotta get the account information from Mom first.
Okay.
And we can figure it out. It could just be Twitch, we don't know.
Could be. I can, in fact, turn into a boat or an airplane at not at the same time, but I can turn into both, so I can get up here. There we go. Well, it's a dank cave with a bunch of ghosts in it, so that's why it smells so weird. Hey, Marie, welcome back. Sorry for missing last stream. Constantly need to reevaluate your life. No, you're okay, Marie. No problems whatsoever. I hope the reevaluation was positive for you. Welcome back. We've made it to Pirate's Grotto, and what was that sound? Four Eyes. What are you doing here? Yeah, I'm surprised you followed us, actually. Well, you're not as that lost anymore by the looks of it. So what are you doing here? I mean, that's the idea, but I hope so. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Couldn't you have just done this from back on the beach where you were actually safer, though? Huh. Yeah, as if he was trying desperately not to cover his own ass a little while ago. He just mentioned Grotto. Good. You're definitely not making yourself out to be exactly who we know you already are. I'll top myself off because I can. But let's save, and then we'll head inside to confront Cortez. You're doing the role quests in Shadowbringers. Why do they feel so much more compelling than the main story? They do, actually. I'll be honest. I like the role quests a lot more because it's this nice, concise, but well-told story between the whole thing. And they actually all kind of tie together, too, by the end, so it's pretty good. I like them. Worried because you don't know if I'm joking or not. Oh, in terms of Marie. Okay, gotcha. Twitch has also been messing up on your end again, so it might be both sides. That's okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Not joking. You've checked out on the MSQ. The role quests are more entertaining. You've liked them more than the story thus far. Miss Mouse is the best character. She's pretty damn good. I like her, yeah. I don't know if I like her in terms of her mechanics as a partner, but she's pretty good in terms of her character, that's for sure. Yeah, back in my day, harp boxes were free. Gosh darn inflation. No, I don't think Cortez is helping the inflation situation at all. I did, actually, because I'm an intrepid adventurer who knows no fear. I've already been lost in darkness 4 times, as it turns out, and that turned out okay for me. So how bad could his darkness possibly be? Let's go find out, Admiral. Oh, that's a lot of treasure. Thankfully, I don't need to load any of this out, except for maybe the 1 crystal star if we can get it away from him, so. We gotta redistribute the spook's wealth. Yes, we need to. We need this to be given to the common man. Redistribute the wealth. Take control of society. I don't know why I went fake Russian there. But, oh well. Okay, so wait. The chest forgot its speech 2 things in, and then you had a coughing fit in the middle of yours? I can relate. How would you have a coughing fit, though? You don't have any lungs. I mean, you could have just come out and said it right as soon as you got here. Fair enough. They yar instead. Well, yeah, I mean, there is no ghost handbook, so. Actually, not your treasure, but, you know, just the one thing right over there. That's it. He has ghost lungs, what do you mean? Yeah, I guess that's fair. Could be drawing him from the ether. Miss Mouse is getting a heart attack from all the treasure. Yeah, she's really... I don't know if I can use her in this battle. She's so busy sniffing the air. She's like, oh my god. I knew going with him would let me hit the mother load, but then again, if there are no badges in here, I don't know if she wants them, so... It depends. Excuse me. Well, you probably could, yeah, actually, but, actually, I only need one thing, so... Oh, okay. You told me to speak, and then you wouldn't let me speak before the battle, but... Whatever. Hey, Luigi's back again. Anyway, here's Cortez. We're gonna have to do something about him in just a second. Who do I want to bring out here? I guess I could bring out Goombella. I mean, we need her to tattle, but she'd probably be pretty decent to multi-bonk as well. I was gonna have Bobbery help out, but yeah, we'll just do it with Goombella. It's fine. Cortez's HP totals are a little interesting. A little different from how other bosses have been so far, so... Come on, reds. Give me more red arrows. Orange arrows? I guess they're closer to orange, honestly. I'll take all the extras there, though. Okay, +2, +3. I mean, the +3 is really nice, and the +2 is not bad either. So, anyway, let's do a little tattling on Cortez. He actually has 2 targets, but, well, you only really need the 1 target if you can't hit airborne enemies, so... I took a dragon's haul and I'll take a yours. Yeah. That's Cortez. He's the dreaded pirate spirit who haunts the island. Max HP is 20, attack is 4, defense is 1. His HP may seem low, but he's a spirit, so even when his HP hits 0, he'll come back. Yeah, that's why it's a little interesting, because his HP's low, but he has multiple forms that he'll take on as he does this. Plus, he has tons of different attacks. He's as tough and scary as he looks. I'd say just keep damaging him, and sooner or later he'll go down for good. Let's give this tormented spirit some eternal rest. Sounds like a plan, Goombella. Ow. Well, that didn't do a whole lot, probably because of all the defense I have. So that's good. You can't multi-bounce here. There's 2 targets, but you can only hit 1 of them, from what I understand. So let's just do a spin jump, shall we? There we go. And then, yeah, I'll multi-bonk. It's fine. Get a little extra damage off. Not bad. I'll take it. Oh, good. I'll heal off the 1 HP that I took. Bingo! But the gist of this boss is basically just get as much damage off as you can. Ow. And then just... It's pretty much just wail on him. There's nothing really to it, and then go from there. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what that was. Couldn't see it behind all the bulky bombs, you see. Can I do enough to do this? Defense is 1. This does... 2 + 2 is 4, -1 is 3. Yeah, so this will do enough so I can get some stylish going. Very good. Now, to see if my master plan works. Does this reset the turn order? It resets the turn, not the turn order, but okay, that's fine. Okay, so he's got a bunch of weapons now that he'll use on us, and he's taken on a different form. So, oh, man, nobody likes me. They don't like that I'm taking so long to choose my commands here, apparently. I don't think Mini Egg works on him, so... Let's bring the Admiral out since I lost my thing. I want to get a little more stylish points going before I start fooling around with Power Lift again, so... Get a little damage off while I'm at it. I could Bomb Squad even, but it's okay. There we go. Not bad. That's bad. I have a Repel Cape though, don't I? I do. Check this shit out. Okay, so swap partner, bring Koops out, and then we will do a Repel Cape on Koops. And then we'll Shell Shield on Mario, and I don't know what he's charging, but it hopefully won't do a whole ton of damage to us, considering I'm going this much trouble to fix myself. That's not Shell Shield. That's Shell Shield. There we go. Not bad. Still like 7 HP, so... Well, it still hit Koops, even though he was dodgy, but that's okay, I guess. We'll make it work. Yeah, boss won, audience won. There you go. Let's see. I've got my full stuff now, so I guess I can, you know, redistribute the Power Lift. Do I want to give it to Bobbery? 4. I'll give it to Gumbella again. It's fine. She's pretty good for this boss fight because of multi-bonk, so. Power Lift again. Just do Vivian's Shadow Sneak thing. Yeah, I could do Vivian's Shadow Sneak thing. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. No, give it to me. Damn it. I was mashing A on that thing. Give me the arrows. I need them. Maybe my finger wasn't off the control stick enough to register. I missed like 3 of them, though. That's okay. It wasn't the best, but I'll take it. I think there's actually 2 stylishes on multi-bonk, if I remember right. But it's been a little while, so... I don't recall. Alright, 5, and I got +2, so I think I can get him this turn with this. Yep. Ain't no charging today for you, Cortez. Didn't know item buffs left with partners. Yes, actually they did, and that's what I was going to try to do there. I was going to try to have it so that Goombella could keep her buff, her attack and defense buff, and then I could just basically take her out when of battle when I don't need her to attack, and then bring her back in when I do, you know, because that would be pretty useful, I think. So this is his final form, and he's got a bunch of weapons. I don't see what that is, so I'm gonna go whack him. Oh, it's a Mini Mr. Mini. Sorry about that. Sorry, I've had enough problems with the audience today that I've had to make an adjustment there. I wish I could pause mid-battle so I could actually read chat without getting whacked with a bunch of items, but, oh, you know. Anyway, the best way to take care of these, well, it would be to use Gale Force, but I kind of don't have enough FP to do that. So, since I don't, let's just do a spin jump first, see if I can get some FP back from the little thing there. Oh, God. I thought I was going to fail that action command. Nah, not quite. Okay, well, since that's the case, I guess I'll just body slam him. Should, might even take him into this. There's another phase to this last form that this might take him to. Whoa. That was a little close. Oh, okay, so it spins once before. Ow. Continuing. Thought it was going to come back again. Ow. I am not very good at these commands here, am I? Oh, that one worked. I can see that, actually, yeah. What kind of something special? Oh, I can read chat now while he's talking his face off. Pirate Ghost? Man, there are a lot of games with good Pirate Ghosts, yeah, for sure. He was a snake for a minute. Try to do another Necromancer run in Mario News. This is an interesting boss. It is pretty interesting, yeah. I could have used Veil while he was charging. Yes, that's true. So I just thought about what you meant by the Shadow Sneak thing. Yeah, it wasn't much of a quick swapper, pretty much. He's gonna leave me a bad Yelp review. Probably. I know who else is gonna leave me a bad Yelp review. All of these people from the afterlife, because he just sucked out their souls. So that's just great. And I need a little bit of FP, and I need to get rid of these things. I think it's time to bust out the Zest Cookie. There you go. He's neat but weak, underwhelming. Yeah, a little bit. It's probably just because you can end each of the phases so quickly, like if you have power balance or something like that. So I'm actually making this look a little harder than it actually is, if I'm being honest. So anyway, let's see if we can get rid of these guys. Now we got rid of most of them, so that's good. And the one that's left is the one that I can actually properly guard, so... I was trying to super guard that one, though. Didn't quite work out. Just don't give him invisible, please. Okay, that's fine. Does the sword have a defense stat? I don't actually know. I'm gonna find out right now. Yes, it does. It has a defensive 1. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I need a little bit of excess damage. I guess Goombella can come in and just multi-bonk him and see how close we can get him to death. Yeah, I could swear there's 2 of those stylishes for multi-bonk there, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'd have to, like, actually properly time it in order to do it, so... Ow. I guess if I can't even get the guard timing right, I probably shouldn't be trying to super guard it, huh? There we go. Barely ever see him do that soul drain. Yeah, probably because he gets defeated so easily most of the time, so we got to see the back of his eyes. It's terrifying! Alright, do I want to power lift? Actually, I think I want to power lift Vivian now that I think about it. She hasn't had a chance to do much in this dungeon, so let's power lift her and let her see what she can do against this spirit. New audience members coming in. Are you guys insane? Yeah, after what happened to the last ones, yeah, I don't know if I'd be jumping directly into that. That would not be my first thing to do, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Look at all the poison mushrooms. I guess that's good because it means it'll get them out of there, so... Like, get them out of the stock of things that could show up. Nice. +2/+2, I'll take it. I'll also take a good old Fiery Jinx. Nice. That was 7 damage. And he's burned. Very good. And Pretty Lucky saved me. Very good. Well, Cortez, I hate to say it, but I think you're getting on out of here. I could let the Admiral finish him off. Nah, it's fine. Let's do this. It's fine. Just give him a regular old jump. You ready to give up? I guess so. He gave up the star points, that's for sure. Not quite enough to get us a level, but I'll take it. Me bones aflame, yeah. Again, I don't really need hardly any of it, but oh, okay. This is like that part where am I supposed to step on him now, or oh, okay. Never mind. Well, I mean, technically speaking, yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you're gonna die. It's you. The treasure has cursed you, or you cursed the treasure. I don't know which came first in this case, but I wasn't planning on killing you, re-deading you anyway. So, well, yeah. I mean, you're stuck in this room for the entire time. Thankfully, I don't. Yeah, no, you can keep all this stuff. I'm just interested in that little one over there. Well, I don't want evil people getting their hands on that thing, and I know they'll come after you incessantly if you don't give it to me, so. You're not interested in my treasure? Matey, you just killed 50 of my followers. We ain't getting chummy. Yeah. Something like that. He literally swallowed the souls of half the audience. He did, yes, and it wasn't very good of him. Yeah, that's all I want, so. Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, the sparkle of it is kind of taking away from your eyeballs. Your eyes, they shine so brightly, but not in the face of a crystal star. So if I take it off your hands, your eyes will be the brightest star that shines in this cabin. But not the brightest star in my eye, because that is the Sapphire Crystal Star. Our star power is now 6, and we've learned an upgrade to Sweet Treat. Technically, it's a separate move, but it's supposed to be the upgraded version. Sweet Feast. I probably won't use it very much, though, because it's way less economical than Sweet Treat. But that's the end of the chapter. Awesome. Now we just got to get out of here. We'll figure that out later, but for now, Cortez, Scourge of the Seas. Mario soundly defeated this fearful spirit and claimed the Crystal Star. Perhaps the peaceful citizens of the world no longer need fear Cortez and his fell ship. The only problem remaining is how Mario will escape this isolated island. And could there be another problem still, hiding beneath our hero's nose? Well, yeah. It's called he hasn't shaved in a while. No, it's called Lord Crump, who is still attempting to fool us somehow. Yeah, 2 more, I think, is correct. Yep. 2 more stars, and then we can figure out this treasure. The Crystal Star's treasure at the 1,000-Year Door, so. Alright, sounds like a plan. I guess I don't know how we're going to get out of here yet, but it's fair. Sure, you know, we'll be fine. We'll make some makeshift ship from the Flotsam, I guess. Speaking of economy, I'll be taking that gold for the 50 Lost Souls families. Yeah, really. Insurance money, you see. Excuse me. Month star, day circle star. And then I heard something my ears could not believe. We had actually discovered the legendary treasure of the Pirate King Cortez. Excuse me again, lunch is attacking again. Ow. Well, we made it out, and I'm a little hurting for FB, but that's fine. Now I just got to figure out how we can get back to base camp. Hopefully it's not too far away. Well, let's go see if the Toads have any ideas for us, because they said they'd figure out a way out of here while we beat Cortez, so. Do I want to refill my FP? Or my HP? No, not really, because we're almost leveled up, so. Actually, no, I think I do now that I think about it, because I don't think we'll get into another fight before we get to the next boss, so. I'll top myself off. Probably not as good, though, because I didn't top off all the other party members who were missing. Oh, they're not missing HP anymore. Good. I guess that refilled them anyway. Yeah, fair. Got that insurance money. Yeah, what we, Flavio? Mario and his party found the treasure. Yeah, well, you know Flavio. He's always keen to take credit for everything that happens, so. Okay. I'm good. We took care of Cortez. Anybody figure out a way out of here yet? It's no big deal. He wasn't that bad. Especially if you use Power Lift and Multi-Bonk and Power Bounce, you could end that fight in like 3 rounds. It's pretty ridiculous. Or, well, 4, because you'd have to Power Lift the first turn. But anyway, yeah, it's no big deal. What do you mean? I thought you guys were figuring a way out of here. Oh. Well, maybe there's a way outside from here. No, actually, that's a lot of help. Hang on. I got an idea. Well, it's solid rock, sure, but it turns out we have just the demolition man for the job. Admiral, if you will. There you go. Easy as that. I don't know where the Admiral went. He's somewhere around here. Maybe he'll fall from the ceiling in a second, but in any case. Ah, we have been invaded by a raid. Shrub Invader, thank you for invading the stream with your 3 party members. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. We just finished up fighting Cortez, and now we're looking for a way off of Keel Hall Key. And we just blew open a door so we can get all these people out of here. So that's good. Hopefully they don't all go out one at a time. They could go out single file if they want, but... Well, no, you got to get yourself out of here so you can be a little more exfoliated. I almost forgot the word. Your 3rd favorite chapter? Nice. Well, yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for... Who followed there? Let's see. SMK fan and Olico Mega is Pog. I don't know if I said that correctly, but thank you for following. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, you should get out of here. You guys have been stuck in this cave for a while. Let's do the same, Admiral. Your favorite is Chapter 3. Yeah, I like the Glitz bit quite a bit as well, myself, so it's probably it would be a toss-up between that and Twilight Town for me. So, just defeated your 2nd favorite boss. Yeah, Cortez is pretty good. I like him. How you doing, Wacka? Good weather again today, yeah, actually. And Shrub Invader as well. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. You're saying I missed the Cortez music. Yeah, unfortunately. We might get it back in a minute, though. I think it pops up again before the chapter's over, so. Well, that's what happens when you live on a tropical island, Wacka. You just get good weather most of the time. Unless there's a hurricane. In which case, oh my god, look at all these people. What's up, Frankie? Well, yeah, it's probably for the best. I mean, what would I tell your father? I wouldn't know, actually, but... Do you switch hands with that ring? I could swear you had it on your other hand. You do switch hands. You little rascal. Okay, fair enough. Actually, Frankie does the same thing, so... Whatever. Let's go tell Flavio and everybody else that we found an expedition party, so... Your favorite boss is Grubba. I mean, Grubba's kind of an interesting boss. He has a lot of things that he does that not a lot of bosses do, and you don't really have the means of, like, making the boss super, like, in your favor at that time in the game. I mean, you can, like, you know, immobilize him, but that's about it, so. Flavio, I'm back. I brought a little more company, and yes, I have, in fact, found the treasure, yeah. Cortez, I didn't ask him to give it up, though, because I don't need it, so. I did, yes. I was thinking I didn't need it. I only took what I needed. That's just how it works around here. What's going on? Brother, could that be you? I had been saying, where art thou? But... Oh, well, he must have missed him pretty good, especially since he wasn't, like, you know, writing or whatever else he was doing. Yeah, we're kind of all stuck here, unfortunately, and now that there's a whole ton of us, we're gonna run out of food, but oh, okay. More earthquakes? Man, Cortez must be in a bad mood today. That's what I'm asking. Is someone shooting cannonballs at us? Because if they are, they're missing. Horribly. I don't know, pan the camera. Oh, okay, around so I could see it. Is that an X-Naut ship? I mean, I guess Four Eyes was here, so yeah, makes sense. What are you laughing about, Four Eyes? You think just because you have a ship you can get the jump on us? How about we mutiny and commandeer that ship on you? Yeah, you don't need to fake anything anymore. We knew who you were from the start. Come on now. You don't even have it yet. What the hell do you mean getting it for you? It's still in my hand. It's Four Eyes, but I don't know about the good old part. What do you think? Come back here so we can give you your rations for the day. I don't think he needs those. Sorry, that just doesn't do it for me. Lord Crump in the flesh. Again, the great part, not so much. Sure you were. Actually, I'm the one that got this expedition started. You just tagged along because you decided it would be a good idea to just try to snatch it out from under me. How about you bite my asshole? 'Cause I ain't giving you that thing. What, you'll miss again? Because that's what it looks like you're gonna do. You can't fire starboard and port cannons at something directly in front of you. It'll just hit the things to the sides. That's why they're called starboard and port can. You're not good at this pirate thing at all, Lord Crump. Well, anyway. Yeah, that would help out a little bit here, wouldn't it? Oh god, Flavio, what kind of crazy harebrained scheme do you have now? Oh, okay. Actually, I think I see what he's saying, and yes, that is a good idea. If we can convince Cortez to give us a ship. So. I mean, it was crazy enough that we went and found Cortez and then beat him in a battle, so. Yeah, but he inhabits this island too, so he's in just as much danger as, well, not danger, but he's just as pissed off about this guy shooting at us as the rest of us are, so. Figures it would take staring down the barrel of a giant cannon for Flavio to finally grow a spine. Alright then. This I gotta see. Come on, Flavio, let's go. This is gonna be great. Excuse me, pardon me. We'll use the shortcut because I don't feel like going all the way back through the jungle in Pirate Grotto just to go back to see Cortez. This will work much better. I don't even know if you can go through the jungle, actually. I think if you try to go the wrong way, I think he, like Flavio will stop you and say, hey, you gotta go through the shortcut that you just opened, or something like that. Flavio's gonna get skewered, or Julienne. Probably a little bit of both, yeah. And that I will be here for. I am ready to see it. But let's see what happens. Hey, Cortez, I'm back. I thought you said you were sick of that shit. Yeah, me again. Well, not forget something, but I'm sure you felt the earthquakes up above. Oh my god. Could you tell him what's going on first, before you make your request? Well, actually, you would possess him to lend you your ship because you are a ghost. You can possess people. I don't know if you know that. Don't know if that was in the handbook. The ghost handbook that they gave you when you passed into the afterlife, so... Oh, you got prey again? Oh, God. Cutscene time. And they're kind of also trying to blast your island to bits, so, you know, wouldn't really work out for your pirates, so... I didn't think so, but this is a little more of a problem than pleasure cruises. Well, what do you mean it can't move? Oh, huh. Now that's a very interesting thought, considering, well, we have it. We do, yes. Yeah, well, rip. Let's not talk about where he got the skull gem. Let's just talk about the fact that it's back where it belongs now. Most likely Flavio's family stole it from Cortez originally, and that's why he's stuck here. But, well, he's probably not stuck here anymore. As it turns out, Flavio coming along was actually a good thing. Who'd have thought? I'm just glad Cortez is keeping it in perspective here. Well, how about this? Actually, I'd be kind of down for that. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, I don't know if it'd be very funny thinking about the candy flowing out of Flavio, thinking about what that was before he got turned into a piñata. But... oh, for Christ's sakes. I mean, the currents in the ocean are pretty crazy this time of year, maybe. I suppose he had some bits of negotiating skill behind his facade, after all. Hey, he may be insufferable, but if it means he gets us a cool ghost ship, I'm okay with it. Especially since it kind of turns the whole thing on its head. Most Mario games, you see a ghost ship, and they ain't giving that to you. You gotta fight things in it, especially the skulls that inhabit it. You need to get in your exercise for the day after prey. You have done a dumb and upped your weight loss goal. Now you want to cut your weight almost in half. I mean, that's a very large goal, but for what it's worth, I think you could do it. Just got to make sure you know, really commit to the cause there. But make sure that when you're committing to the cause, you don't, like, you know, go too far overboard with it and hurt yourself, because that wouldn't be good. So, just pace yourself is what I'm saying, I guess. Yeah, I suppose not, didn't you? I suppose so. In this case, it's actually proven. You need to exercise the better part of 14 or 15 months. I mean, that is a lot, but yeah, it's something. I think once you get consistent at it, it'll go pretty quickly, you know? Like, once it becomes a regular part of your schedule, so. I kind of figured you heard that, yeah. Well, then let's see what kind of havoc you can wreak, Cortez. Starting with the person that's trying to kill all of us. That would be pretty nice. Alright, cool. So Cortez will leave, we can go out here, and then we will sail on out of here so we can take care of Lord Crump. It's a large goal. Hopefully it isn't anticipated to be done very quickly. I don't see your motivation lasting that long. Making it regular is hard. Your company has a standard 9-hour shift, and yeah, that by itself is a hard enough venture, but, you know. Can find someone to exercise alongside you, your motivation should last. Yeah, that always helps if you can find someone to exercise with you, so. You guys are coming on the ship? Are you sure that's a good idea? Well, I guess everybody's here, so. All for one and one for all, but this isn't the Three Musketeers. I guess that's fair, too. If we can't just let Flavio be the only one to, you know, stand in the limelight here. I just made 2 Super Smash Bros. Ultimate references without even realizing it. Oh, good lord. Let's take to the seas then, Cortez. People around here are too inside-oriented. People only go outside to walk their dogs. Yeah, I guess that's... yeah. I mean, I know that because I've seen that where I live, too, so... well, I'm about to give you a bigger boom, Bassaboom, as it turns out. And he didn't even try to parley it! Are you afraid of ghosts, Lord Crump? Because if you are, you're about to have a bad time. Ship battle? Be kind of interesting. I don't know how it would work with the normal battle mechanics of the game, but no, it's no ship battle. We're just gonna ram them. Cool. I don't think it sinks very easily. Just saying. Man, and here I thought we were gonna have to wait for Skies of Arcadia before we'd have a good old mutiny, but as it turns out, no. There's a mutiny right now. Alright, Francesca, Frankie, stay here. Me and the Admiral will take care of this guy. Come on now. And yeah, so we have to fight Lord Crump in order to get out of here, as it turns out, along with a few of his ex-naut cronies, but, well, it's okay. We seeds? What are you gonna do, cultivate us on the island? Oh, seaweed, okay. Actually, seaweed can be cultivated into some pretty good foods as well. Unfortunately, we don't get our star power back for this particular fight, so we're gonna have to rough it a little bit for just a little while. Since that's the case, I guess we'll just get a little damage off, and then we'll get Goombella in here so she can tattle on this guy. Bobbery's not going to be too useful because, as you can see, the X-Nauts are forming a bit of a shield in front of him, so... we're going to have to jump up and over them to get some damage off. Thankfully, he has 0 defense, so it shouldn't take too long to fix that problem. Goombella, why don't you let me know what he's got? I thought... oh, no, you weren't here to tattle on him to begin with. I forgot about that. Because it was just me by myself in that battle. You were giving me tutorials, so... that's Lord Crump. Oh, not this guy again. Ugh. Max HP is 30, attack is 3, defense is 0. He just attacks normally, so don't worry much about him. But those X-Nauts all around him are a force to be reckoned with. They're gonna attack us with all kinds of weird moves. I can just feel it. If we take out their leader, though, they won't have the focus to attack. So same thing as in the last chapter. Don't focus on the partners. Focus on Crump himself. Or, you know, just the... not the person that's... can respawn, basically. Don't focus on the X-Nauts because they can respawn. Focus on Lord Crump instead. And, yeah, we'll do that. Let me see if I can hit the stylish spin jump. A lot easier to do that when they're behind, like, a wall like that, you know. Oh, good. I'll get 2 FP back. Bingo! Fantastic. I think the audience is already full, though. Yep, it is. That's okay. We didn't get any star power out of that, though, and that's a little unfortunate. Speedy, can you, like, gulp the X-Nauts and shoot them at Crump? I kind of want to find that out, so I'm going to try it. I don't know if this is going to work, but... nope. Okay. Probably can super guard that, too, but... oh, well. Nah, I missed the timing on that one. That's okay. Oh, okay. A few rocks. Just 1 rock. Next chapter is your second favorite. Yeah, I like the next chapter quite a bit as well, so... it's pretty good. There we go. Easy as that. He's signaling for something else. Oh boy. I mean, I didn't think so, but... what do you got? Assembly! Oh, okay, they're on the ceiling. Well, that's not good. We could damage them while they're on the ceiling, but it's okay. We'll be fine. Actually, I could probably have Vivian do some pretty good damage to them as well, and to Lord Crump while we're at it, so... let's get a Fiery Jinx going. Nah, I missed the stylish. That's okay. Are the X-Nauts burned? I don't think so. Well... thank you, Pretty Lucky, for 2 of those. I'll take it. Alright, and now we should be able to take care of Lord Crump with just another spin jump. I guess even without hitting the command properly, we can take care of him. Good. Ah, he ran off screen and healed. What the hell, dude? That's not cool. And now he's got a whole ton of X-Nauts with him. Smash them for getting a rock ready, yeah. Yeah, they, I don't think we need to... I don't think we need to tolerate any of the bullshit that the X-Nauts are hurling our way, so... well, no, I mean, consider who you're fighting here, so... Well, we'll see how true that holds up to be in a second. I got my power lift back, so things are about to go not very much your way. I've got an ice storm. I don't know if that'll work on these guys, but I might as well use it, right? And what's the worst that could happen? I thought we froze somebody. I was gonna say, that sound effect sounds like we're freezing somebody, but... Oh, that has a different timing than I thought it did. That doesn't, though. Okay, so we got our 3, so how about if we... I'm gonna get Speedy out, actually, and I'll power lift with him so he can do some ground and pounding. So let's do this. And then I think I'll use his S-Cookie next turn. Not next turn, but when Speedy's turn comes up. Ooh, look at all the reds. Ow. Well, that's not good. I hit a poison mushroom on my way. It stops you for a couple of seconds, no big deal. I mean, it's a little bit of a big deal because I missed all those reds, but they're coming back up anyway, so... Okay, +3, that's good. I will take it. I don't really need the defense boost in this particular case, so... Is this Cookie, or do I use the Zest Deluxe? I know this is basically a Mega Elixir, and these are usually in the Too Good To Use club, but I'll use the Zest Deluxe, because why not? There we go. Need chips. You should buy some tomorrow. You're constantly under budget for food every week. Oh, that's not good. Well, hopefully you get what you need in terms of food. Okay, well, I got the timing right for Speedy there. Didn't get the timing right for that, though. But, I mean, it's 3 damage. No big deal. Okay, so... How about we do a spin jump? Nice. I mean, we could have done 12 damage instead of 11, but I'll take it. Almost got him. Good. We'll get him next turn. I gotta press that A button pretty quickly for that second guard. There we go. Like I said, I can do super guards sometimes, but I'm not the best at them. It just it takes a little bit sometimes for me to get them properly. There we go. Lord Crump, your battleship has been sunk. I know we already did that joke this chapter, but that's okay. Because we got enough to level up again. Good. You're trying to not be a Patcrat? Yeah, I get that, yeah. Using stuff like elixirs and mega elixirs every time you get them. Yeah, it's... I don't know, I'd rather use them than them just sit in my inventory, you know what I mean? So... What do I want this level anyway? This is level 16, I think? Let me see what I got here. 16... No, that last level was 16. This is 17. I want flower points this level. And then HP next level. Cool. We might get another level before we go to the next chapter. There's quite a few side quests that I'm going to be doing in between chapters. It might take a whole stream to do, actually, so... Well, you lost because you didn't bring enough firepower. Even this ship wasn't enough. Maybe if you just pointed this thing at me and then shot me instead, but... Well, anyway. Bye, Lord Crump. Come back never. Good work, Speedy. You and all the other partners did a good job. And so did everybody on the ship, to be fair. Even some of the toads were getting into it, so... Alright, let's save our game progress. And hopefully Cortez will take us back to Rogueport instead of just making us part of his crew and cursing us for all eternity to stay at Keelhaul Key, because, well, there's 2 more crystal stars to get, and that's kind of going to be a bit of a hell of a thing if we can't get them. Meanwhile, in Peach's neck of the woods... Yeah, no kidding. Again, you just didn't have the aim, and then when you got close, you didn't use the cannon. Oh boy. Well, that would be 3 strikes, you're out, so... Turn off the call, then. Just waiting for him to say goodbye. I thought he was talking to me for a second, because they did that whole thing in the last chapter a couple of times with you there in front of the TV screen. But no, this person. Oh, okay. I guess I better be ready for that one. Yeah, because you're definitely losing this fight. Oh boy. So what will Tech have us do today? Let's find out. Well, you could ask him instead of talking behind his back. I mean, I know you're annoyed at being here for so long, but... Something on your mind, Mr. Computer? It's quite a buzz you got there. Ooh, dangerous. I like dangerous. Oh, that is dangerous, yeah. Does this data disk compare, give you some information you don't have, or? Ah, yeah, well, that makes sense, yeah. It's the boss's computer. He'd probably have a few secrets that he'd want to keep away from the public eye, so. Because you're a supercomputer, there's nothing you can't know. Maybe. You'd have to be a pretty high-ranking official to... Oh, or not. Yeah, that would be kind of hard to, you know, confuse him with himself, so... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can go along with whatever your plan is, but... I mean, you're still asking me anyway, so you could just not, you know, feign the, oh, I wish I didn't have to ask. No, just let me do it. It's fine. What else am I going to do? Go take another shower? Okay. Well, let's go see what plans that Tech has got boiling for us this time. So I'm sure it's going to be a trip and a half. Actually, this is one of the better Peach sections, if I recall correctly, because, I mean, some of them are just kind of like, oh, go talk to Tech, and then that's it. But this one has you being a little more active, as it turns out. Probably because the Bowser section won't have you being a little more active, because we did a Bowser level last time, so... Okay, so Grotto's room is to the right, so we want to go to the left, then. Okay. Do I have to be worried about any guards this time? Apparently not. Tech, are any of these going to have a green light, or did I go the wrong way? Oh, there we go. I guess that other elevator doesn't quite go here, so... Ooh, fancy potion room! You're going to make me make an invisibility potion? Oh, okay. Well, that is one way to do that, I guess. Fair question, yeah. The Concoctionator? What is this? Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated? Actually, did that come out before or during or after this game's release? I don't remember. What I do know is that I haven't had my volume controls on screen for the entire time, so I mean, I've been talking, obviously, otherwise nobody would have heard me, but I didn't have the full volume controls. I wasn't looking at all of them there, so... Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'll see if I can figure out the proper order. And hopefully if I get them wrong, I don't just explode, because that wouldn't be good. Alright. For some reason, this reminds me of the best education game ever made, this concoction section. I still can't tell you what it is, though, because... Yeah, it's going to be a secret until I play it, so... No, place the orange potion between the blue potion and the green potion. Okay, so orange goes between blue and green. And this one says... No, to place 2 potions between the green potion and the red potion. Okay, so that means the green and red have to go on opposite sides of one another. So, like, it would go green, something, something, red, and then the orange potion goes in between 2 other ones, right? Let's see, blue potion and the green potion. Now, I think the order there matters, because, like, you place the blue potion to the left of the orange potion, to the right of the green or no, opposite, to the... Basically, the order I think here is going to be red, blue, orange, green. So let's do it that way and see if that's how it works. Here's a red potion. Stick it in here. Because that'll place 2 potions between the red and the green if we do it that way. And it'll place the orange potion between the blue and the green potion, like it said in the memo there. So we'll see if I get it right. If I don't, I'll just explode and then have to try again. What's the worst that could happen? I think so, yeah. I mean, I guess I could turn into, like, you know, Lord Crump or something, too. That wouldn't be good. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let's see what happens when we queue this up. Let's watch the process in action. Oh, okay. Sure, I can do that. Dispense some red potion. Dispense some a blue potion. This is just going to turn a sickly shade of brown, isn't it? Oh, okay. It's going backwards. I guess this is one of those crazy machines, huh? It just wants what it wants. Oh, okay. I'm glad it left before I accidentally gave it the wrong one. There we go. And yeah, it seems like it stops and it doesn't like... Basically, it lets you... Once it stops at the point, it won't like move more, so you can't like mess it up that badly. 30 seconds, huh? Okay. Press the button 30 seconds after. Okay, so let's count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just realizing that there were more memos that I didn't read. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You do have to count, yes. Hopefully you can count. There we go. That should be good. I counted 1 at 0, so I counted to 31, and hopefully that's good. I don't think it's like super exact though. I think it's pretty lenient. But I mean, I did everything you said and what the memos said, so I would assume so. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Again, what's the worst that could happen? It looks a very radioactive shade of green, so... Oh boy. Well, down the hatch, Peach. Ah, yes, it did in fact work. I am invisible. Most of me, anyway. I think the clothes are... That's good, you're invisible. Now take off your clothes. This was your plan all along, wasn't it? Ah, yes, counting, the real final boss. Yeah, I mean, Ridorana Cataract in 14, third boss. Yep. Cole's gonna hate that boss. I actually really like that boss because it's one of the only bosses that isn't just a straight up, like, just hit all your buttons until it dies in the game. It's actually got a little bit of a puzzle to it, and I enjoy that. So, that's indecent, among other things. It is. It's easy AF. It's just when we have to find like those sorts of things, like those little teeny tiny puzzles to entertain me in most boss fights now, you know there's something wrong. So, how do people not know math? No, Cole hates it. He can't figure it out for the life of him. He says, I don't play these games to do math, so I don't know. Math hard. But yeah, I don't know. I think what happened, here's what I think happened. Okay, so Larry Zor is a popular Final Fantasy XIV YouTuber. Cole watched his Ridorana Cataract video before, and he probably watched a few other Ridorana Cataract videos before he did the Ridorana Cataract himself, and that totally psyched him out in terms of, like, figuring out the actual mechanic. So, anyway, Peach has got to get naked, so that's just fantastic. I don't either, but school. You know, game, with all your cartoony logic, you could have made it so the potion turned your clothes invisible, but no, you had to make it weird. Oh, I wouldn't put anything past this game, CD. I know the lengths it goes for humor. And hello, CD, welcome back. We're at the interlude between chapters 5 and 6, although we probably won't be starting chapter 6 until later this week, because I've got a few side quests to do in between, including finally going to the Pit of 100 Trials, so... Okay, and then... Okay, so connected to the network so it can upload to your server, basically. All right, fair enough. You need more yogurt? Yogurt's pretty good. I actually had a little bit of a yogurt regimen myself not too long ago to get myself back some of the bacteria that exited my system when I had to take all of that ibuprofen and everything else from my wisdom teeth removal, and then from the infection afterwards. I said, no, there's no way that all the bacteria in my stomach survived that whole thing. I gotta get some of that bacteria back in there. Get some probiotic yogurt, and after a few days, I think I'm good now. I've haven't had an issue in terms of stomach aches for a little while, so. You might have to go lie down. Is it almost time for your break, or... Well, anyway. Can I talk to him while invisible? Nope. Okay, there's no speech bubble. I might be able to, but... Favorite boss in chapter and least favorite boss in chapter. Oh boy, right in a row? That wouldn't be good. Well, sometimes it happens like that, though. It's up and it's down and it's all around, you know? So... But we'll be getting there. Soon enough. Actually, really, like I said, I really like the next chapter as well. It would probably be a toss-up for me, actually, between the Glitz Pit, Creepy Steeple, and the next chapter for my favorites in the game, because the next chapter is very interesting. And it's interesting in the same way that the Glitz Pit mystery was interesting, at least for me, so, yeah. I like it. Jesus, what is that ghastly-looking thing? Hope I don't have to fight that later. Like Creepy Steeple as a name. Yeah, it kind of rolls off the tongue pretty good, doesn't it? Of course Grotto has a chompfish aquarium. Why wouldn't he? And shag carpeting. Oh, what is my least favorite boss in chapter and favorite boss in chapter? Well, I've told you the favorite chapter. Favorite boss would... Let's see. Favorite boss is a tough one, actually. I don't know if I could say that right offhand. Least favorite boss... That's a tough one, too, actually. Yeah, I could tell you favorite and least favorite chapter. Probably favorite chapter, it's a toss-up between 3, 4, and 6. Least favorite chapter, I'd probably say 2. Just because sometimes the Punies don't cooperate in terms of, like, actually going where you want them to go. So that's probably my least favorite chapter. But all the chapters are good, in my opinion, so, yeah. Least favorite boss... Probably Hooktail with no attack effects B would probably be my least favorite boss. Just because it's a bit of a slog to get through at that point in the game, unless you've gone into the pit of 100 trials, so... I mean, I did it for the stream, just to show you could, but I used up 2 life streams to do it, I think, so. It sounds like it belongs in an RPG. Yeah, it definitely does, so. Yeah, it's an X-Yux. Yep, I think you're right. So I think we share a least favorite there. Favorite is the final boss. Dupless has way too little health and is a pushover, but is still fun. Yeah, I think that's true. It's actually a pretty decent boss if you go for the partners as well, so like if you actually attack your partners because you have some vendetta against them. So, yeah, I don't know. Favorite boss would be a bit of an interesting... I mean, the final boss is obviously pretty damn good. Especially, I've got some tactics that I think I'm going to try in the final boss that I haven't tried before that I think might be a little interesting, so... It will involve me not using Veil, even though you definitely should in the final boss fight. Well, we'll see. Anyway, we got to find that disc, so let's go find it. It's probably in here somewhere. Check right here. This is a data disk. Anybody even remember floppy disks in this chat? I think most of you are probably too young. Marie probably remembers them. Conker might remember them. CD probably remembers them. But they're they're a bit of an age-long past thing now, aren't they? I feel so old. Anyway. Is he playing Galaga or actually doing work? Oh boy. Don't need a vendetta against them. You could just want to show them all off in an LP. I guess that's fair, yeah. Called you out as you were typing. Yeah, like I said, I think a few of us would know, but some of us probably wouldn't. Actually, that might not be Galaga looking at it, so. There's a red and a green block on the screen there. Of course there was. Like we said, that Mario and Luigi red and green duology there. Okay, let's put it back so he doesn't suspect anything, because we all know that that's... Why don't more people do that when they're trying to sneak around in places? Yeah, like, you gotta make it seem like you weren't even here, you know what I mean? Otherwise, somebody will figure it out. Anyway, I don't know how long this potion's gonna last, so let's get the hell out of here before it wears off. I feel like people overestimate your age because of your grammatical expertise. You're still a student, not a doctorate degree, college professor. Okay. I was pegging your age at being, like, probably mid-20s. So, I don't know. I might be a little off, but, yeah. It is, though. I think it's because of the typing. Like, usually if people are younger, and again, this is nothing against younger people, but if you're younger, usually when you're typing in chat, you don't use as much correct grammar in chat. You use a little more shorthand. I know for a fact because I did it, so, and then I switched later on because I got sick of not using proper grammar, so. I still kind of don't use proper punctuation sometimes, though, like if I'm just sending a message quickly, so, I don't know. I'm glad you got what you needed, but... Oh, okay, just drink the green potion by itself. Alright. Having me drink all this radioactive stuff. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, put your clothes on first, Peach. We don't need that happening in this game. I don't need to be on, what is that censorship thing? There's a series on YouTube about censorship in Nintendo games, and I don't think we need to be on that today. So, can I read these memos now, even though I'm not? No, I don't think I can. Nope. Oh, well. Let's have a drink. And there we go. I don't know if I've ever actually drank the other potions now that I think about it. Well, ye IDR mate, it's stupid. Yeah. I get that, maybe. Hey, Amarella. Welcome back. How's it going? Super late this time. Bet you didn't see this coming. No, that's okay, Amarella. You're good. Glad to see you. We just finished up Chapter 5. We're doing the interlude with Peach, and then we'll go do the interlude with Bowser, and then we'll get started on some side quests. If we get back to port, so. Well, at least this time I don't have to find the computer room. No, I'm not going to do that and say that line in a Vector voice. I need my voice box to actually be intact. I would destroy my voice box trying to sound like Vector in Shadow the Hedgehog. I just know it. Yeah, I don't know what the other potions do there, SMK fan. I'd have to look that one up. It's, probably nothing good, I'll tell you that much. Oh, okay. You gonna finish that sentence, Tech? Oh, okay. Well, you are a computer, so you wouldn't want to assume anything. Because we know what assume means. Okay, cool. Well, I don't think we have too much new information for Mario, but I guess we can let him know that Peach is okay, at least, so. You're kind of curious, too. I wonder if that's, like, up on YouTube or anything, or maybe it's in an FAQ. I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to look it up. You know what? I can look it up while we're waiting for the message to go through. Then again, Peach needs to not be dead for the story, and I don't think the others will help her health. No, probably not. It's true. Let me look it up on Google and see what Google says. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. I actually have that at the top of my list already, so. Drink the wrong potion. Let's see. Okay, there is in fact a GameFAQs post about this. If there are different potions, what are their effects? Oh, okay, so the other potions don't have any effects. Like, apparently you can't even drink them if you go back to the, like, try to pick them up from their little ledge there. But the time amount that you microwave it for actually has an effect on Peach. If you take it out too early, it turns her mini, and if you take it out too late, it turns her huge. So that's kind of funny. You know, GameFAQs, I abandoned that ship years ago. Yeah, I still reference GameFAQs occasionally because sometimes there's good information on there if you manage to get out of the post without a flame war going on. But, like in that particular case, we got the information we needed. So, the other potions have no effect, but if you microwave it at the wrong time, you will have the wrong effect on Peach. So then you probably have to make it again. You've seen some rancid people on GameFAQs. Yeah, what was just said about Flame Wars. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in one of those. It's no fun. Because sometimes they'll go on for pages and pages where they're just yelling at each other, and it's like, ugh, I don't need that stuff in my life. The operative word is if. There you go. I'm glad that these two are working so well together to overthrow Grotto's operation a little bit at a time. Even if Tech's, like, Love Shack operations are a little weird. Whatever. He had a friend who made a shit post about how good Parasect was. He immediately got flamed for it. So like Reddit then. Got it. I remember being on Reddit. It's basically the same for a lot of forum boards, though. If you don't think the same way as the hive mind, you get absolutely shredded to pieces by people. So I've probably accrued like 100 negative karma on Reddit just from posting stuff that doesn't agree with the general population. So his topic was deleted by mods. Oh my god. That must have been a cesspool of toxicity then for people. Legit only use GameFAQs for somewhat useful guides for games that you struggle with or want more info about. I'll tell you what the best use of GameFAQs is. Looking at Starfighter 76's maps for old RPGs. That person, I don't know who that person is, but they are a godsend for old RPG maps. That dude's made like 3,000 maps for old RPGs. It's nuts. And all of them are simple, easy to look at, and yet they tell you exactly where you need to go and exactly where all the treasures are. I used them for the Final Fantasy Legend LPs that we did, stream-throughs that we did, and I'll be using them for several other older RPGs that we play in the future, so yeah. Starfighters, if you're watching this, thank you, because you are a key contributor to this stream, that's for sure. Anyway, on Bowser's side, well, it should spook you. It's Twilight Town. Yes. It's always in that Twilight time period here. Oh my god. Well, we get to spook some people just like before when we were in the, what's it called? Okay. Oh, okay. There's a guy right behind me. Alright, sure. Can you spin jump now, Bowser? No, you can't. Must only be able to spin jump in the Bowser level, so we'll have to see. Hopefully I remember that for the next Bowser section after Chapter 6. So, why would a giant turtle turn you into a pig? That doesn't make sense. Well, I can't go through the pipe, unfortunately. Can I break it? No, I cannot. I think eventually we got to talk to Lord Crump, but I'm going to try to talk to everybody around here just for the hell of it. Something like that. I would pinch you, but that would be weird, so. People were just arguing and trashing each other, so the mod said the entire topic needed to go. Yeah, actually, that's fair. Just started with someone joking about everything Parasect could do in competitive. It wasn't even serious. Yeah, maps like that and stuff are definitely something to look for. Yeah, they're well worth the effort of going there to see. Especially since you don't have to go on the forums to do it, you know? Oh, I can't even, like, shake the grass here. I just walk right through it. Alright, fair enough. Who are you? Actually, I know who you are, but... She still thinks it's here? Yeah, that is kind of a crappy raw deal you got after I beat your ass, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. Hello there. And who do you think you are? Oh. We left it here? Oh, no, it's broken. I forgot. Yeah, I was going to say, why did we leave it here? But no, it's broken. That's why it's left here, so. Maybe check it a little bit before you say that. Yeah, no shit. Turtle boy. Actually, he's looking for Mario, and then the Crystal Stars, but okay. Absolutely nothing, but... Yeah, fair enough. I don't take orders from peasants. Yeah, the luck of the moon. Boy, we'll have to rely on the luck of the moon in the next RPG we play as well, actually. This whole episode has been pretty much referencing Skies of Arcadia now, hasn't it? It's kind of funny, actually. Although, in that case, the luck of the moon and the ship battles are going to be in the air, but, well, you know. Everyone started off begging. You all just forgot where you came from. Links to your first ever thread where you didn't know the value of your stuff and offered everything you had. Suddenly, no responses. What a weird throwaway line that could never be foreshadowing. Yeah, pay no attention to that. He's just talking out of his ass, like always. It's Lord Crump. Can we really trust anything he says? Oh, okay. I guess they all got out of the mutiny pretty good. Excuse me. I mean, Bowser could probably just flame breath all of them and they would die, but they won't let me play as Bowser in a battle in this game. Oh boy. Okay, well, yeah, that will do. We have matched you 1-for-1. Surprised she didn't come up with some kind of an insulting name to him, like how he said Turtle Boy. Like what? Oh, okay. You're gonna use it now? Ow. He booped my snoot! Kill him! That's because it's broken. Again, you guys need to look at it a little. Bowser, no. Bowser, this is a bad idea. Bowser! Everybody stop looking. We're gonna blow up. Photosensitivity warning! Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. Well, that was fun, I guess. Why would you just flame breath a grenade? Bowser, you know you can't cook it and then throw it with your flame breath, right? It runs too hot. It's not C4, as we learned last episode. Oh, man. Why aren't Bowser's forces in a better formation for, you know, war or battle? I mean, Bowser isn't exactly professional. So, I don't know. Yeah, we did pretty good, actually. We whooped their butts. Oh, cool. Thanks, Cortez. I appreciate that. And that's how we're going to get back to the mainland with everybody, basically. Let's go. Oh, look, he even got cleaned up. Nice. Or maybe that's one of my crew. I forgot. All right, cool. Let's get back. Or we can listen to these people first. Really? I mean, I guess that's a bit of an adventure for you. If you've been living under your father's thumb your whole life, I guess a deserted island would be kind of interesting. So, all right, cool. Sounds like a plan. I'm just glad that you guys have enough food to stay here, so that's good. Well, they got to keep each other company, and actually the shop stays here as well, so you can come back here and buy fright masks for 2 coins if you want them for the rest of the game, really. But yeah, we got other places to be, so let's get out of here, Speedy. All right, we're shoving off back to the mainland. Who did I not have go look at a crystal star yet? I think I got to have Vivian go look at one, and I got to have Bobbery and Miss Mouse go look at one. Okay. I think I'll save Vivian for the last crystal star, actually, because she's... I think it'll make a little more sense when we actually open the door, because she used to be a bad guy, so she would want to see that, I guess, so... If I played the OG Paper Mario, favorite and least favorite chapter for those. I actually have not played the original Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64. This is the only one in the entire series that I've played. I've been thinking about going back and playing the original at some point, though. It might be a little while, but we'll see. I might, I don't know if I'll push it up or what, but... Would you put squishy mages out in the front lines in a battle formation? No, absolutely not, no. You'd want to have the Koopa Trolls out in front because they could protect the squishy mages, so... Yeah, I guess Bowser didn't exactly do that one right. Month star, day circle, and thus our adventure came to an exciting end. The ship sailed smoothly on to Rogueport, and soon we saw the harbor off our bow. I did not find treasure, but I am satisfied nonetheless, strange though it sounds, for I have found something even more precious than doubloons. Yes, even now I hear the crew readying to dock. The time is ripe to close this journal. To all who wander the seas, Flavio's blessing upon you. Flavio. Well, I guess some things are a little more important, even to doofuses like Flavio. Yep, that's the place where we are now. I guess Cortez is going to hang out here for the rest of the game, and he actually does. He can actually come back and he'll take you to Keelhaul Key whenever you want. So, if you missed any Shine Sprites, if you want to go talk to Wacka and see how his day is going, if you want to go to the shop or anything, and I think we have to go back there for something before Chapter 6 as well, so we'll see. Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, I'm glad that you're rubbing it in now that we've all made it back, but... Perhaps. Bye. Go get washed up. Were you expecting a welcoming parade or something, Flavio? You didn't even tell us what was, tell anybody before you left, so... Yeah, probably. Actually, I'm not that anxious because, again, we're probably going to spend the entirety of the next stream doing side quests. But that's okay. Well, you know what they say, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I don't know if shooting for the moon or landing among the stars is a good idea at this point, though. I'd rather be down here on the main land, so I could actually... Let me try that again. I'd rather be down here on solid ground so I can actually find the crystal stars before I go up there. Sure. Fair enough. What's up, Cortez? And yeah, like I said, he'll take you back to Keelhaul Key. And actually, yeah, it takes like almost no time at all. It's just a loading screen, so... Oh my god. Alright, bye Flavio. Actually, I'd prefer if we didn't. Just being honest. Yep, sounds like a plan. But we will not be going to the door just yet. We've got a few other things to do first, including read an email from Princess Peach. So let's see what she's got this time. Love how your power leveling machine is just so you can do the last roll quest chain. MSQ can wait. MSQ can always wait. There you go. Get those roll quests done, especially if you're getting ready to get the gear. Like, if you haven't gotten to the quest called the Light of Inspiration yet, you should probably get all the roll quests done, or as many as you can, so that way you can get all the gear from that quest. So, because you get it for free. That's kind of nice. Dearest Mario, I have good news. I don't know where I'm being held, but there's an odd computer called Tech here. By cooperating with this Tech, I've managed to obtain some of these fiends' data. Tech is currently analyzing it, and strange as it may sound, I trust him. Once his analysis is done, I should be able to provide you with details of their plans. Well, that'll be kind of helpful. I'll email you again once I learn more. Be good, okay? Princess Peach. What does that mean? I'm always getting into trouble. She's doing pretty good for herself, considering she's locked up. But yeah, we should probably get to work as well. Can't let her one-up me too badly. I mean, I guess I could let her one-up me, but let's not talk about that. That's my brain being in the gutter again, so... Alright, anyway, let's save. We'll go upgrade Bobbery, and then there are a few side quests that we can go do. One of them is killing this bot! No, that's a side quest for Twitch chat, actually, but, there we go. Get out of here, bot! We got it. I got it. Oh yeah, there's a few side quests that we can go do, especially now that we have access to Bobbery. As you may remember, there are a whole bunch of holes in the wall that we can, or cracks in the wall that we can go blow open. We've also got Luigi here. I'll talk to him now, and then we'll, I gotta go a couple of places before we go too far here, so. Oh, nice. At Jazzafraz Town, that's right, yeah, that's where you said you were going. You brought a daisy with you, which is a little bit, I mean, considering, I guess the Amazy Daisy that we found didn't attack us, so it's not that bad. Oh, really? And how, yeah, I was gonna say, how'd that go for you? Well, let's hear his story, shall we? Ah, yes, the never-ending Twitch side quest. Kill bots then enter chat. Yeah, it's like a Radiant quest that I get no experience for. What a ripoff. Well, lay it on me then, bro. Of course you were. Well, I can see that. They probably have lots of emotional turmoil going on behind that smile, but, well, you know. Hazy, huh? Is that the person behind you? Oh, okay, cool. I told them we couldn't since I had to be in the audience 2 times in your chapter, bro. There was a drama slam? Oh my god. The Drama Llama plaque might be a piece of it. Okay. Luigi gets to... Actually, this is kind of interesting because we just got the Glitz Pit. Luigi gets this fancy chapter, and then the next chapter we do is more in line with the Glitz Pit in terms of, like, what you do in it. In that it's not, like, dungeon crawling. There's a... it's a little different. That's all I can tell you for right now. We'll see when we get there later this week. Hey, Piece of Yoshi, welcome back. Game sucks, play Royal. Yes, indeed. I have taken that under advice. I will file it to the top of the advice column because it was kind of getting down there a little bit. The musical was called The Mystery of the Fiery Hat of Social Awareness. What a mouthful. Uh-huh. You played grass by the side of the road. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad to hear that, so... I love how Mario and all his partners fall asleep and listen to Luigi's story, but Bobbery stays awake. Really small detail. Yeah, because he's only got the one... You can only see the one eye, yeah, so he's... But he's old enough to where he's heard all these sorts of stories. He's a storied enough person himself, so... Oh, welcome back, SMK fan. I actually didn't know that you left, but welcome back. We're just listening to Luigi's story here, so... Well, yeah, I'd be bummed out if I got stuck playing the part of grass as well. Fans of grass. That's because they're daisies, bro. They live in grass. And where to the north is it? The Rapturous Ruins in Grimble Forest. That's an interesting sounding place. Telling you, bro, Daisy's gonna kill you when you go home. Alright, anyway. Yep. You know, if you would have brought your boat with you here, I could have just had you take me to Keelhaul Key. Then again, then you wouldn't have had a boat to go get the Marvelous Compass yourself. We would have had to share Cortez's boat, and that wouldn't have worked out. But actually it would have, because in a little while we're going to be able to go to Keelhaul Key without taking the boat. But I think Hazy's one of the only positive party members that Luigi gets. Even though it's obvious that he's using Luigi for his own gains. Anyway, we got boat mode now, so we can take all these boat panels while we're here, so let's go do that. There's a couple things I'm going to do here in town before we go to my next actual destination. And one thing, actually, I think I need to go do in Hooktail Castle. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, but I guess if I go for a little length on today's episode, it's not a big deal. So... Well, over here is a star piece. Someone was probably living here at some point, but behind all this crap is a chest with an HP drain badge. It lowers Mario's attack by 1, but every attack that he uses gives him back 1 HP. It can be pretty good. You just have to, I would say, wait to use it until you have a certain badge later on in the game that lets you offset that. Like if you're going to use Jumpman, you could probably use that decently effectively. Daisy isn't real. She's not in this universe. Yeah, I guess that's fair. We haven't seen a paper Daisy yet, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Mono, hindsight's 2020. Don't worry about it. It's true. His fans may also have thought of smoking some grass and swarm Luigi. It's also a fair point, yeah. Wouldn't that be like cannibalism for daisies, though? Maybe I'm thinking about that too hard. Oh, we got another email. Sure, let's check it out. I don't know who it could be here. I definitely need to restock on my inventory a little bit as well, so... RDM issue 4. Okay, we'll read this one. Not out loud, but... Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Eating flowers, why? Yeah, but if you loved them, you wouldn't... Oh my god. Why would you want to eat them if you loved them? That's not kosher, bro. Anyway, at the Twilight Shop. Oh yeah, the guy was... He'd probably be a little bit, yeah, up in arms about his wife after that one guy was in there. I would press him for further comment about his Thunder Rages that he's selling at a very affordable price. Also, every time you get one of these issues, if you go to the shop that they mention in the issue, you'll get 2 points instead of 1 for every item you buy there. So I guess if you need to stock up, you could go do that. And you got 15 in-game minutes to get there, so... Yeah. Intermediate dish. Oh, we've already cooked a healthy salad, so we know that one. There you go. If you didn't know how to use it, Turtley Leaf and Horsetail makes a better fresh juice, basically. So that's good. Actually, I think I have a bunch of items stocked up, now that I think about it, because I got shroom steaks and, excuse me, a few other things stored away in here. So, let's see if I can withdraw them now. Why would you want to eat them if you love them? Ooh, I could make a really dirty sex joke right now. I mean, yeah, that would be fair around here, so.
Trichosa chromatic.
Oh, you looked it up, John? Nice. Thank you for resubscribing. That's 23 months. You're almost at 2 years, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate the help. Trichosa chromatic. Cool. I'm learning all sorts of new words and prefixes from doing these streams. No one's stopping you, CD. Yeah, there you go. We're all used to it around here. Assume not, since weed likely isn't a sentient floral species in the Mario universe. That's true, yeah. So I guess they could just smoke it. Smoke if you got it. Actually, don't. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. Most of them. They expect people to find these recipes, and I don't know how. Just from experimentation and a lot of save scumming. You think you looked in the right place? Okay, cool. Yeah, I've just been looking it up on Google, so whatever Google said, I've just said, okay, that's probably right. So I don't know if it actually is or not, but there you go. I'm actually going to take out all of this stuff except for the gradual syrup. I think I have enough room for all of it. Because that's like 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have enough room for all of it. Okay. No, I'm good. I'll come back for that gradual syrup and cook it up later if I ever run out of cookies. So, I don't think I will, but, well, it's there. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. You'd like to avoid making 30 mistakes before figuring out what to mix your golden leaf with. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe it was just to sell the official Nintendo Power Guide that I have sitting right here that has all of the recipes, almost all of the recipes, at the back of the book. It doesn't tell you all the possible combinations, but remember, in the late 90s and early 2000s, video game companies liked to sell game guides because it made them extra money, and it made the game guide people extra money. It was a partnership of sorts. Alright, so now that we have Bobbery, there's a few places that we can actually go in order to... Oh, hey, Merlin, he's out of his shop. To blow open some walls. We'll do that after we talk to Merlin and go do the other... There's one more boat mode section we can go to, actually, and then we'll go check that out. What's going on, Merlin? A portentous sign, you say? What kind of portentous sign? In the house of the dragon that flew through the air, beyond the reversible stair, I know where that is, near the empty black chest that cursed you, lies a clue to help your allies learn. I think I remember that place. There was a crack in the wall over there that we couldn't do anything with before, but now we can. Cool. Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. Yeah, that's going to be what we're going to end the episode with. But first, let's upgrade Bobbery while we're here, so he can be even more powerful than he already is. We got 10 shine sprites. We can power up a bunch of people once we figure out that little thing that Merlin was talking about. That, mind you, you have to go back to Creepy Steeple to get every single fucking time in one of the worst areas of the game. And people say Origami King is paying 100% Kappa. That's why Origami King is your favorite Paper Mario. No, I mean, fair enough. I haven't played it, so I can't tell you one way or the other, but to each their own. Isn't that the most recent one, too? Actually, I've heard some decent things about that one, so... It's gotten some better reviews from what I remember than Sticker Star and Color Splash did. And not like reviews as in like official IGN reviews or that sort of thing, but like actual peer reviews and stuff like that people will post on other websites and stuff. I think I'm making coherent words, but I may not be. Anyway, here's another boat mode section right here. If I can get up on the thing there. There we go. I think I saw a star piece out of the corner of my eye back there as well, but we didn't get it yet, so... Anyway, here's the double dip badge. You can use 2 items in one turn for 3 FP. Not a big fan of it. Usually items are, I mean, they're good. It's just I usually don't end up using more than one or needing more than one on a single turn. I guess if you're really struggling in terms of needing HP recovery on multiple people, you could, but especially with quick change, you really don't need to worry about that because you could just switch for a different partner. You can save before mixing the golden leaf, then restart your game in case you fail a combination. Yeah, and that's what I mean with the save scumming thing. Oh, there it is. It's up on the roof. Okay, well, we'll be going to see Grifty again anyway pretty soon, so we'll go check that out in a little bit. Not right now, because I got things to do, so... We're not even going to get into troubles right now, because I don't think any of them are in places that I actually care to go just yet. One of the troubles we actually will go do that we didn't get the chance to go do before this is the Pine Tea Jr. one, because we're finally going to go to the Pit of 100 Trials once we're done doing all this stuff. Kryzen, no Wii U. Haven't touched Sticker Star and Color Splash. Oh, Super Paper Mario, gotcha. Origami King's a good game. You've played it. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I might play it myself one of these days, maybe. In Super Paper Mario, you do the Pit of 100 Trials 3 times, another 100 Battles side quest, and 256 cards containing information on all the enemies, and all 96 recipes. That's a lot. Let's blow this open before my brain explodes. Oh, by the way, you can press the X button early to get Bobbery to blow up early in case you get him in the right spot so he doesn't walk past it, you know. So, like for example here. So he doesn't have to walk the whole way. Are you all right, Admiral? There you go. But now we can actually get into this part of Rogueport a lot easier, which will make me buying gradual syrups en masse a lot easier. And then there's this section over here. So, you only have 10 items. Why the fuck would you need multiple items in one turn? Yeah, that's part of it, yeah. That too. Flip side and flop side. Oh, the flip side and flop side pit. I think I've heard of those, actually. And you just have to wonder why. And you gotta do the flop side pit twice. Great. Let's see who's in this house, shall we? He kind of looks like Merlin a little bit. Hey there, except he has a bucket on his head. Chet Rippo's Adjustment House. This place is actually really important if you want to become absurdly overpowered. And yeah, it'll let you adjust partner ranks, and it'll let you adjust abilities. Let's take a look, shall we? What do you mean by adjustment, Chet Rippo? I can actually explain it for you. And he'll adjust you for 39 coins. Sounds vulgar, but there you go. So basically what can happen here is you can readjust the shine sprite levels of your partners if you want to. Right now that won't do us any good because everybody's already level 1, so.
Okay, I'm coming.
As for me, when it says me here, what you can actually do with this is you can manipulate the levels that you've given yourself across the game. So like, let's say I gave myself a bunch of HP and FP upgrades, and I'd rather have the BP so I can have more badges equipped. You can move the points around so you can get a bunch of badge points, a bunch of flower points, a bunch of HP, whatever you want, really. The main thing that you can do with this is you can get a setup called Danger Mario started with it, and I might show it off later on just to demonstrate it. I probably won't use it at all because it's absurdly overpowered, like I said. Basically, you get a whole bunch of Power Rush badges, which increase your attack by 2 when you are in danger, and then you use Chet Rippo to adjust your HP down to 5 so that you're always in danger, and then you just break the entire game because you have like 50 attack power or something ridiculous like that, and you just one-shot most of the things that you're fighting. It's pretty ridiculous, and I'm not going to abuse it unless I was to do the entire pit of 100 trials. Then I might maliciously abuse it, but I'm not doing the whole pit of 100 trials, so there we go. I don't think we can get to this wall up here just yet. There's a wall up there that we could break with Boppery, but we need to figure out how to get up to that ledge, and we don't have a way to get there just yet. So instead, let's head to just Petal Meadows regularly, because I want to go to Hooktail Castle. So, make Speedy a god, yeah. Don't worry, Speedy will get to that point pretty soon on his own anyway, without us even needing to make any adjustments, so. Where am I going? This isn't the way to Petal Meadows. This is the way to Boggly Woods. I'm going back to the 1,000-year... Hello, Magikoopa. 1,000-year door. Let me see here. Hang on. I missed a little chat. When you finally actually do touch Sticker Star, there's a good chance you're going to like it simply because of how many people have told you it's shit. Because you're a contrarian and your brain will find a way to like it just to make people wonder, how? No, that's fine. I do the same thing sometimes just for the hell of it, just to be a contrarian. I mean, I usually try to find legitimate reasons why I like or dislike games, and I try to articulate all of them when I'm playing them, so. It's usually a mix of both, but I usually lean one way or the other with games. It's kind of hard for me to be right in the middle about something, you know? You liked Okumura's Palace, so it's happened before. Okumura's Palace is more about paying attention to your map, to be honest. Yes, and no one does, and then they whine on the P5 Reddit. No, that doesn't make it bad, no. I didn't like that part of the game, but I don't know, Okumura's Palace... I definitely like the music of Okumura's Palace. And I mean, I played through the whole, like, non-royal version before they, like, trimmed the fat on it, so... I don't know, it doesn't bug me that much. We could fight these guys, but I'm strapped for time, so I'm gonna try to, like, maneuver around them. Yeah, I'll fight them later. But yeah, they're like Camera Bros and Magikoopas that we've seen in the Glitz Pit, which incidentally is exactly where we're gonna end off today's stream, if I ever manage to get what I need here, so... That air vent puzzle was piss easy, and you'll never forget the satisfaction you felt when you did it without any problems. There were problems, you just kept looking at your map. For people on Reddit, yes, there are problems. Yeah, I could see it if people don't really, like, pay attention. You know, you could lose a little bit of it. I don't remember us having a problem with it on the stream. Oh yeah, we can use belt mode here too. Okay, well, we might as well get all this out of the way before I go and do this stuff, because basically the reason why I want to do this all now is because I want to end at the Glitz Pit, because there's something that I want to get do off-screen in between this episode and the next one. So, because we've already seen it on the stream, so we don't need to see it again. That is 8. Okay, so we would need one more Shine Sprite. And there might be one in the room that Merlin was talking about, which would actually give us a total of 4 adjustments that we can make. Not adjustments, but like 4 power-ups that we can give to our partners, which would be pretty good. I know 2 of them that I definitely want to power up immediately, but I don't know. I'd have to think about the 3rd and 4th ones. Reddit is a hive mind with one brain cell. You refuse to take opinions from Reddit seriously. There you go. Oh my god, an ounce of sanity in this world. Just say the thieves are bad friends to Morgana, borrowing Futaba and Joker, and move on. Didn't feel like they were good friends to each other. Like, Ryuji needs better friends. Yeah, probably. They do kind of shit all over him, like, through the entire game. It's for a joke, but, like, there's a difference between it being funny the first time and expecting it to be funny the 25th time, you know? The map gives you the switches, the types of events, and your destination. Generally don't know how people have issues with it. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember having an issue with it myself, so... I think it took a little while on the stream when we did it, but I mean, it's a long-ish puzzle, so... Like, I want to say it probably took us about maybe a half an hour total, I think, to get through everything. Including the time that I took in between to, like, think about, okay, this is what one I want to press right now. So... Anyway, we don't got to go too far into Hooktail Castle to get what we want, so we just got to avoid all these encounters that only give us 1 star point, and hardly are even worth it at this point. Best character for real. To be fair, the bro character's often the bully fodder. You enjoyed it anyway, but you're an asshole, so fair enough. Dude almost died for you, and you kick his ass once he shows he isn't dead. I'm sorry, are you human? Yeah, I think that's like an anime trope that they were playing off of. I don't know if it worked too well in execution, though. Anyway, I didn't talk about Bobbery's upgrade. So he got up to 30 HP from the upgrade, which is pretty solid. He's got a total of 5 attack power now if you hit his action command properly for Bomb. And he has Hold Fast, which basically gives him the same effect as the Greed Pouch thing. Or not the Greed Pouch, the Spite Pouch. Excuse me. Any enemies that attack him when he's using Hold Fast will cause them to take direct damage. So that's good. Excuse me, Mr. Dullbones. At this point, you're going to need to upgrade to a Dry Bones in order for me to really take you seriously, but I think we'll get enough of those in the final dungeon. You actually like that moment? It's funny to watch Ryuji ruin his minute or so of fame by picking on Anne's crying face. Also anime, yeah. It's like I said, I think it's an anime trope, so they just basically tried to make it work there. I don't know, I mean, I guess it works for some people and doesn't work for others. To be honest, you much prefer Morgana just staring at Ryuji after, like, you fucking idiot, instead of before walking away. That's true, I think I remember that moment, actually, yeah. Well, these, Paragoombas want to die, so I guess I'll just give them their wish. Take back my 1 FP after I get out of the battle. Also, Futaba's, you're the same as Ryuji, to Sojiro. Yeah, I remember that moment. That one was pretty good, too, yeah. Oh, boy. Well, there's the second chest, rather, that we got cursed by. Thankfully, we don't have to do this puzzle again. Not that it was much of a puzzle. But we do have this. So let's take Bobbery, toss him into the wall. It'll blow open this little passage for us. But what's inside? Let's see. Hopefully another Shine Sprite, like I said. That would be nice. Nothing except this. Oh, okay. Fair enough. And in this chest, we get... an up arrow. Yeah, that's a little bit unclear, yeah. I should ask somebody, like Merlin. Let's take it back to him, shall we? How does Bobbery not die after that? He's a seasoned Babam. He knows when the explosion will kill him and when the explosion won't, I guess. Still trying to understand the Four Heroes lore. Oh, don't worry, we'll talk to Grifty about that in a little while, especially when I have more coins than God, which is like right now, so. How did the Goomba end up in Rogueport? I forget. It's been a while since I've really looked at the Four Heroes lore in this game. But we'll talk about it in a little while. Ain't no big deal. Thinking about it, though, it is a fair question how the Goomba ended up in Rogueport, because Rogueport wasn't really like a... No, I guess it was a decent port town at the time of the Shadow Queen, so... If you don't know what we're talking about with the Four Heroes lore, don't worry about it. It's like background stuff. We'll discuss it when it becomes pertinent to the story, which is... I mean, I guess it's pertinent to the whole story, but it's not really pertinent to the story yet because it would be a bit of a spoiler, so... Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll get there. She put the last star in Boggly Woods. Who the fuck moved the chest all the way to Rogueport? Somebody with a lot of time on their hands, that's for sure. You really think after all this time you can just walk right up to me and smack me in the face and expect me to actually, like, not know how to super guard you? I guess apparently I don't know how to multi-bounce. That's fine, I guess. Vivian? Jinx me! I was gonna say, if that was all, Y button, it would have been pretty funny, but anyway. I'm gonna have to get some flowers back now. That's okay, though. I'll get a few from fighting these guys. Ooh, okay. Or I'll get a few from not fighting these guys and just jumping around them and using that heart container that's out in the entrance here. Vivian's a really good girl. She knows how to keep things hot around here, that's for sure. Sorry, that was terrible. It left my brain, and then I heard it come out of my mouth, and I was like, no, this is disgusting and terrible and an awful pun, and you should feel ashamed of yourself. And I do. I feel great shame and guilt allowing that to come out of my mouth. And that's me we're talking about. I don't have any shame and guilt, so... Oh, boy. Anyway, let's take this up arrow back to Merlin so that we can see what it means. And then after that, I gotta go to the Glitz Pit so we can end the episode. But not as good as Koops. There you go. Koops is the best breakdancer I've got, that's for sure. I can't believe I made that jump. That was like pixel perfect. Good lord. Now you can have Yoshi flutter over the bridge gap, right? Oh yeah, that's true. I could have done that. I didn't think about that. It's a good point, though. I'll keep that in mind if we ever go back. Not that we ever will, but, you know. If we ever do, I'll keep that in mind. One of those statements is a lie. I'm going with the first thing. I doubt you felt anything, you heathen. Oh, you know me so well, Marie. Alright, anyway, let's take a little jaunt back into Merlin's house and see what he wants with this up arrow. What the hell does this thing mean, man? Here you go. Yeah, that's what I said. I figured you'd know what it meant, though, if it was a, you know, a vision of some kind. Yes, up. What about up? On the roof of your house? Grifty? What? Oh. Okay. Merlin, are you okay? Oh, my God. What is that thing? The Ultra Stone. Oh, you hid it in your attic. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's what the up arrow's for. Yeah, goodbye. Where did he go? That joke fell flat, to be honest. It doesn't fall quite as flat as me, what's it called? Doing a spring jump later, but we don't have that yet, so... Yeah, nope, he died. He's gone. This is a different Merlin, from a different universe. Oh, okay, fair enough. But yes, in order to, basically once you give him the up arrow, now he can power your partners up to a second Shine Sprite level using this fancy new crystal ball. Cool. Wonder if the incantation's any different. But we're cooking with gas now, so let's see what he can do for our partners. First up on the list, Goombella. Because Rallywink is excessively powerful, and I would like it, so I'm going to take it now. Thank you. Please power up Goombella for me. I've only got enough to power up 2 people for right now, but we'll get more Shine Sprites later, and then we'll be able to do more with that. I gotta check the list and see if there's any I've missed so far, because at this point we could probably get any of the ones I missed, so... We'll see. They are paper, and I managed to make an even lamer joke. That's okay. Rallywink, the move you almost never used. I mean, to be fair, my partners are the more offensively oriented people, but in the Glitz Pit, it might actually be fairly useful, especially when I'm trying to get through it as fast as possible, so I can get to tomorrow's stream with some amount of order. But yeah, anyway, so she gets Rallywink, which gives Mario an extra turn. We didn't talk about that, so there you go. So with Koops, he gets a more powerful version of Power Shell, Shell Slam. It does a lot of damage, and it hits all ground-bound enemies, so that's good. Flurry is kind of I don't really like Flurry's final upgrade. Lip Lock is really all she needs, but she gets a lot of HP out of this one, so I guess that's more important than Dodgy Fog. It gives you the Repel Cape effect basically on demand for like 3 FP. Not a big fan of it. Speedy's is really good, though. Stampede is really, really powerful. It's basically like Shell Slam, and it has a fancy animation to it that I actually kind of like, so we might do that one. Vivian, I guess this is really just for her HP, to be honest, because Infatuate... Confusion's okay, but it's not great in this game. I would much prefer, like, Sleep or Freeze, but that would make her even more busted than she already is, so... He said he bought that at a flea market. So I clearly didn't know the value of the item. Yeah, for sure. Bobbery gets a more powerful... Or no, actually, his Bomb is just a regular attack, but Bomb on Bast is excessively powerful. It's probably the most powerful AoE attack that you can get in the game, but it costs like 10 FP to use. It's pretty ridiculous. Miss Mouse's upgrade gives her some more support, though. She can use Smooch to give Mario 10 HP restoration, so that's actually pretty good. I was thinking I'd give it to Speedy. I might give it to Miss Mouse. No, I'll give it to Speedy. It's fine. I like Stampede too much to not give it to him. We'll work on Miss Mouse's later, because 10 HP on demand isn't bad. I don't want a sweet treat every single time I need it, you know? Because sometimes I don't need it for the FP or anything. Sometimes I just need HP for my tank. And sometimes I'm not doing anything better with my partners that turn, so I can afford to do that. There you go, Speedy. You are fully powered. And that'll get him to 30 HP as well, so now he's actually got a decent amount of tank ability. Koops gets to 25 when he's done, so he's not the tankiest person. But, yeah, it's there. And then, let's see. Flurry gets to 35. Vivian is at... I think she gets up to... I want to say she gets to 30, but I'm not 100% sure about that. We'll know soon. Miss Mouse only gets to 25, though. I know that for sure. And Bobbery gets up to 40 HP by the time he's done with his upgrade, so he is very powerful in terms of his HP values. He's a good secondary tank to Flurry if you really want to use a tank instead of having Mario be the support and tank. So, there you go. Nah, I don't really need anything that Charlieton has, so I won't bother. Just use Sweet Feast instead, Forehead. Yeah, it does work pretty good. I don't like how much star power it uses, though. I guess I'm not doing too much better with my star power for right now, though, so... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the one defense, it kind of makes up for it, but I've said it before. I guess if you keep Koops in on an aerial enemy, you're asking to get punished, but I think against aerial enemies, that one defense doesn't make much of a difference at all, and then when he gets knocked on his back, his defense drops to 0, so it... Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make him a good enough tank for me. He'd probably be... Well, I would say Flurry and Bobbery... Well, Flurry's the best tank in the game, even better than Mario, I think, in a lot of cases, because she can restore her HP on demand. Mario can do that too, but he often has to use star power to do it, whereas Flurry just uses FP, which is very restorable. After that, I'd say Mario's the second best tank in the game, and then Bobbery's third. I'd leave Koops at fourth best tank at best. So, what are you going to do instead? Art Attack? Maybe. 18 damage per hit is no joke against certain small enemies, yo. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd Clock Out. I actually like Clock Out. I haven't really used it all that much, and it's been doing some decent work in this playthrough, so might Clock Out instead. I don't know. In any case, we're back at the Glitz Pit, because I'm finally going to make my wrestling debut once again. We got to make it all the way back. The reason why I'm going to do it now is because we have access to these 3 partners, which we did not have access to previously. And they all have their own lines that they say both before and after a battle, so we're going to let them get a chance to shine in the spotlight, including Miss Mouse, who didn't get a chance to do that before. So that's what we're going to do. Ride on Yoshi more often, damn it. I could do that for you before we end the episode, sure. I just can't open doors with him, which is why I usually don't ride around on him. But there you go. I'll do it for you. Kid... Dude, I'm making my debut. Re-debut again. Thank you. But yeah, we're going to go back through the Glitz Pit. I will do all of the stuff that we've seen already off-screen, with the exception of the last few battles, so that way I can see what Vivian's, Bobbery's, and Miss Mouse's lines are when they both start and finish a battle. just so that way I can show you some completeness. But we're going to rise back to champion rank before we go do some more side quests on the next episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, the Stream Edition, which will be happening tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And unfortunately, again, like Jolene said before, we got to start all the way back in the minor league. This is going to be a bit of a slog, but that's why I'm doing most of it off screen, just so I don't have to show you stuff we've already seen. I'll also get the tattle logs, by the way, for any enemies that I didn't get the first time around, because now we're powerful enough where I don't have to worry about that, and I can basically just have Speedy use Stampede on everything except for the Iron Clef brothers, and I can destroy them in one hit with Gulp now, so... Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, take care, and have a good one. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see you on the next one there, SMK fan, and everybody else. We'll see how it goes tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a lot of side quests. We got the Glitz Pit, we got the Pit of 100 Trials, we got Troubles to do. So I don't think we're getting to Chapter 6 tomorrow. Just a thought. We'll see, though. Maybe I'll make it to the beginning of it. I don't know. Find out soon enough, though.